Right, day 103, part 2. Surprise, we're back. How's it going? Oh, and already. Beast was like immediate. I didn't even say anything yet. What's up? How's it going tonight? If you're there. Oh, 27. Let me just say, because when this uploads to the YouTube, man, Beast Within Gaming, check that channel out. If you're if you're watching this on YouTube, yo, Bam Bam, a set of 100. All right, and I don't mean watching on the YT app like right now, but we upload all these to that app is a backup. I owe you 100. Was it what 127 or something? Bam Bam, how's it going? That's a crappy kick. Yo, how's it going? Welcome back for one. Oh, Bob, what's up, Bob? Oh. Yo, you know what we can do? Check this out, Bam Bam. The sticker. Yeah, we got a sticker on screen. Hey. Woo. I've slept since I've seen everybody like 90 minutes, which is kind of crazy. Oh man. So first of all, thank you for the gifts, man. Much appreciated, man. So I'm a little winded, I think, just from not sleeping. But anyway, yeah. Ren Fair tomorrow. Chelsea, if you're there. Tomorrow morning, probably get on here early in the morning. Then I think we're heading to Ren Fair. So if we have 2 live streams, it'll be like pretty early, and then probably like, I don't know, early afternoon. What's up? What's up, daughter? Toast, what's up? And that guy. Alright, we got 130 now. Trying to enjoy a little bit of this weather. It's actually not bad out. It's been crazy out here. Like, it was raining almost like the whole week. It's still too wet out there. Where we set all this up, usually out there, it's just a mud pit still. Thanks for that like button. Get in the chat in one moment. Alright, to make it easier, because boy is my memory going to be bad tonight. Mary, what's up? Or no, May. Sorry, I read that wrong. May J, what's up? Oh, hello. Day 103, part 2. To make this a little bit easier to keep track of today, I'm going to just try and do we're going to try and keep track of sets of 100. I'm going to write them down more frequently. Because I'm really, like I said, I've only slept 90 minutes since I saw you last. So, it's going to be a little bit harder to keep track of numbers. Which also means it's not going to be on here too late tonight. Oh, wait, you're talking about, when I said Mary, that's your name? Because I said Mary at first. I also should have my glasses on. Oh, well, hey. I got that intuition. Yeah. How's it going tonight? Thanks for that like button. Oh! Liz, how's it going? Oh, Liz, I was just telling everybody I only slept 90 minutes today. Yeah. After working last night, having stuff to do this morning. I dipped out on a work meeting. I hope no one got mad this morning. What's up, is it... What does that say? What's up there? Apologies, I can't read the cursive writing. I do have some sharp swords, and we've used them a couple times during this live stream. We've sliced and diced Bob a little bit. I'm afraid I missed a comment here. Oh, May J, thanks for the repost. Unless you want me to call you by your first name, let me know. Yo, Lily, oh, if you're there, Lily, hey, how's it going today? I skipped the work meeting this morning. I was not trying to sit around waiting. I could have clocked out at 7. I was like, bro, I'm not sitting around for 20 minutes to wait to talk about something for 2 minutes that I'm just going to hear again later. So, oof, I left. All right, that's another 100. Hey, is that Elspeth? I see the bottom of your avatar. It is. What's up? Yo, and Major, I'm not bored yet. You wouldn't believe it probably, but we're not bored. Let's write this down. I'm trying to keep it more accurate. Oh, thank God it's just a trading sword. Trying to keep a more accurate count today, because boy was that difficult earlier this morning. So we're in 300 today. And honestly, the thing that makes it that's one of the easiest things to do in the world. I find it very annoying that I can't leave a dry erase marker sit out without the cap, without it drying out. It would be so much easier for me to just pick up and go like this. But the act of physically taking the cap off annoys me so much that I have to do it 40 times that yeah, it just doesn't work out. Yo, good night, Catman. Last time we were here, sorry, I had it on. It was on subscriber only chat, Catman. I was wondering why, because you were hitting the like button and didn't chat, and I was like, man, what's going on? I didn't realize I had it on that. That was the first day of the super fans. I remember when you're here. Yo, Elspeth. Ugh. Thank you for that. At least it's the weekend now, Parker. It is. Oh, okay. All right, cool. I gotcha. No. Oh, cool. Bob has a that Elspeth. Cool about it's called slowing down. Yeah, last night was a little different at work. I can tell you that. This is my old Dark Souls logo from my old channel, and I'm like, I haven't worn this shirt. I'm probably never going to wear it again. I haven't worn this shirt in probably 10 years. I made this. I was like, I'm probably never going to wear it again. So I'm going to turn it into a rag. And I figured to do that, might as well put it on Bob first. I ordered Bob's next outfit, but it doesn't come for a month. So I just got this t-shirt for now. Oh, yeah. Gary Snail. Oh, Gary Snail. What's up? That wasn't showing your avatar. People's avatars aren't showing up. Moss! And thanks for the likes. What the world if you're there? What up? Yo, what's up? What up, man? All right. Hey. All right, May J. Awesome talking with you. So I'll tell you how to keep track. I've thought about... Bob did have kind of armor at one point. Thanks, Moss, for smashing that button. So Bob did at one point have armor for 2 weeks. Well, like a week and a half up at Pensick. He had chainmail on. Chainmail armor, which is pretty cool. So, to keep track, Gary, if you can hear me, basically, it's a little hard right now. I've been awake I'm going on being almost awake for 2 days. I would be on it. Just let me know what we'd be talking about so I can prepare. for What the World, I would, definitely. So, whoa! What's good? Is that what that means? When I'm chatting, I keep an estimate. When I'm chatting at the same time. Let's try it out. I'll show you. Oh, yeah, definitely. What the World. Let's see how accurate it is. If you want to at home, count along, and I'll have a full conversation, and we'll see how close you are to 100 or not. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna keep peeking at chat. So if you want to talk, here's how we'll do it. This is gonna get blurry for 1 second. Alright, so check. Oh, good. Like, only one person left. When it gets blurry, people leave. Alright, so check this out. Alright, this is the time to talk. We're going to try and keep up. I'm going to see everybody at home. Yo, Moss, and thanks for smashing that like button. Alright, so I'm going to catch up on chat. Yo, Bam Bam, you too. It is awesome. See, thanks for the gifts, Bam Bam, if you're taking off. Good to see you again. Much appreciated. The type of shirt is just like a tabard, I guess. Maybe a tunic. Alright. If you want to chat. I need somebody to chat. Oh! Bam Bam. Oh my god, yo, that is so like, ugh. Very gracious, man. We'll see how accurate. I'm recording it, so I'm going to go back and see too. Y'all can count at home. We're going to do an estimate while we're talking. Let's see how accurate I am for doing these sets. Counting sets of 100 while chatting. So, I was at work last night. Boy, was it busy. Yeah! Alright, here we go. Let's get it. So, how's everybody's morning going? You know what will really happen is I'll probably underestimate this number, and I'll end up having like 110 or something while we're chatting. Yo, with the sticker, the 1 million, the Bob 1 million sticker. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. Keeping a mental note while we're talking. The type of shirt, tabard, is it? Elspeth would know. Yo, oh, Elspeth. Thank you. Ah, everybody's always good to see ya, and thank you for the rose. Elspeth, is this called a tabard? Remember knees? Count. So do those. Alright. That should be 60 if you're counting along at home. Tunic. Yes. Alright. I think I said tabard or tunic earlier. What's up there, Jixer and Beachbound? Beachbound was here before. Oh, Red Creeper. 200. What up? See, this is where I usually start getting mixed up because I read in my mind Red Creeper 200. So I think we're at 70 while I'm talking. And this is this is for Gary the Snail asking like how we keep track. We're seeing how accurate you are. We are. Hey! What up? That should be 90. And 100. How did we do? Did anybody count? Thanks for the like, What the World. Was anybody out there counting? How accurate was it? Was it? Gary, was it really 100 exactly? Was I that good? So, it's like extreme multitasking, I guess. So yeah, Gary, oh, that's awesome. We did it. Pretty accurate. I swear to you, though, it's probably usually like 105 or 97. 94. Lost track of 94. So we're pretty close. Perfect. All right, so that's one way. So now we need to write down so we don't forget. I'm going to stop the screen recorder. So Gary, great question, and everybody, I'm going to upload that video later as a full video. So basically, just to see, like, because Gary, so when people say, how do you keep track? I can say, everybody look at the video when Gary Snail asked how. The other ways, it just keeping track. It's just trying to keep track. It's hard talking. I can't believe we got pretty accurate. Air fryer's back. Yo, what's air fryer frying tonight? We're gonna write down on here another set of 100. We're going till midnight at the latest, everybody. I'm probably gonna start trying to weasel my way out about 11:30. So if y'all keep me around till midnight, but I have to get to bed around midnight. We're going to the Ren Fair tomorrow. Should we live stream some Ren Fair? Let me know. It would probably be a little bit after noon. Yeah, as I say that, I'm drinking this coffee, and guess what it is, guys? I'm kind of basic because it's a pumpkin flavor. So about, oh, I see, I see what you're saying. Awesome. Love Ren Fairs. That's cool that you went. I'm probably gonna wear my armor. Oh, Minnesota. Okay, all right. Heck yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad that we got like-minded individuals here. There's a lot of people I've never been to the Ren Fair. As I'm not in the same boat though, where I'm not married. I would love to be, but I was supposed to go to the Ren Fair with my ex till she flipped out, and you know how that went. Some people know that story. Pineapple. Wait a second. Pineapple fritters? This shirt's a little wrinkled. I found it wrinkled up in a ball. I was like, let's unwrinkle it. What's a Ren Fair? A Ren Fair is, alright, picture the year 2706. Flying cars. There's no more like medical devices. It's just a scanner. Like Harry ASMR has his ASMR things with a little click, 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 click. You break your arm, take the scanner, you know. Merchants sell plutonium because you have to have the plutonium to fuel your car. And What the World TV, if you gotta watch, because some of that fuel will explode if you hang on to it too long. There's people are wearing chainmail again. They're eating turkey legs. It's like a Ren Fair is a celebration of the future. Dude, I'm too tired to think anything funny. Oh man, we're at 400. 400 today. I totally lost it. My bad on that one. But I bet you those pineapple fritters are close to being ready from air fryer. Yo. Right? Doesn't the fuel will explode? I did my best. I was trying to think of futuristic stuff, and then I just was like, I lost it. We only slept 90 minutes, everybody, since you saw me last. And that was after a 12-hour shift. But that's how it is sometimes. Oh, but you know what? We're over 284,000, everybody. What the 300,000th hit, I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll have to make it special somehow. Maybe we won't. Last time 250,000 it wasn't even really that special. We hit him with a sharp sword in the mouth. Yo, the road to 1 million. Yep. Yes. Well, I should say, Crusaders, what's up? I was kind of messing with What the World, because he was just at the Ren Fair and posted some footage of it on his channel. And I was looking for elf ears, man. After I saw What the World's video, I was inspired to get some ears for Bob, and I thought I'd find some at Spirit Halloween. No ears for Bob. Yeah, what's up, Crusaders? Yeah, you did. You inspired me to. But I was gonna get some clear packing tape to get them to stick onto his head, but I ultimately failed in finding them for sale without having to buy them online. If I can buy them, maybe at the Ren Fair. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess you could just call it a pouch, right? I don't know. Do you know? There's a guy that fights with his pouch. Dude, those were awesome ears. That should be about 40. 50. So yeah, tomorrow we might stream. Maybe we'll stream a little bit there. Oh, I gotta catch up on chat. Chat's fine, but I will catch up. Let me finish this set, and I will catch up on chat. Just so everybody knows, tomorrow's live stream is going to be early in the morning, and I might do a shirtless live stream. Just enjoy the weather before it starts to get too cold. Alright, that should be another 100. Let me write it down. Then we're going to catch up on chat. That should be 500. Give or take a couple. Where's my, there it is. Well here, let's answer this first. Man. Periscope, I always appreciate you, man. That's always very, very nice individual. I appreciate that. Thank you. I still think I'm about a 5. Wait, I'm gonna go backwards through chat this time, like usual. We go top to bottom. So the most recent question, Frank, do you think with modern training may be the best sword fighter ever? Well, we had a talk about this one day, kind of not too long ago. I think as time goes on, you're naturally going to have... Now, you always have someone like who could be hundreds of years ago that will adapt and be smart and athletic and be able to adapt and evolve to be like the best fighter. You could have somebody from like the 1100s who could be the best sword fighter ever. But I was saying like as a lot of these techniques come out of books and like manuscripts, not even like really like books, and with pictures, and as time goes on, I'm sure they found things that didn't work, or they found things that worked better, and probably some of it wasn't documented. So I think as time went on, as long as swords were still like the main use of weapons, swords and things like that, I think that just naturally, the farther ahead in time you are from when it began, you naturally could be better. So I think historically, if you put everybody together, you could probably take the best modern fighter and they'd be better than anybody back then. I'm talking about like the best of the best. Me, no. Because I hop around and I don't think I'd be, because I don't win enough in HEMA to say that, you know, I have a KD ratio that's in the positives, but by not much. Do you know what I mean? Personally, no, but I think a person now should be better because you're going through like technique and you're refining them over years. Maybe things don't work, maybe things work better, so they revise the techniques to be better as time goes on. Oh, you got yours at Spirit. Well, I couldn't find any ears at Spirit. That's crazy. Captain Maki. Yeah, hey, my coworkers actually were here in chat already. By the way. That's how it is. There's I had a request I should live stream an entire day. Maybe we will one day. It'll have to be something when something's going on. Because I can't just kill hours of time just sitting there talking. Crusaders, sorry, I just saw that. It was good. How are you doing, Crusaders? OG Toast, if you're there. All right, we're getting to the bottom of the chat, and we're going to hit this thing a little bit more. Oh, nice. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. Heck yeah. I got my pumpkin spice. So I took my daughter to the doctor, and since her mom's foot's broken, she can't drive. I had to pick her up too. So we all drive the doctor. On the way home, we had to pick up this nasal spray. She went to like a specialist because she's been stuffed up for like a month. They think it's an allergy. So now we get some tests done to see if we can figure out what it is. Anyway, on the way to get the nasal spray, her mom's like, do you want anything from Starbucks? She's like, okay. So I pull into Starbucks, and they're like, I was like, what do you want? She's like, I want this, seems like a maple crunch, something or other, with something and something, a tall, and make it tall. I was like, bro, I don't know, I'm sitting there, I'm in a driver's seat, like, and they're like, can I help you? And she just told me that. I was like, I need a caramel crunch, something or other, cappuccino. She's like, no, frappuccino. I'm like, no, frappuccino. So then they just like lean over me, and she'll be like, I need a caramel crunch, whatever, something. Like, what size? Tall. I'm like, all right. Then the mom's like, hey, she's like, I want a something or other green chai iced latte. Or no. It wasn't a latte, it was this. I forgot. She usually gets, it was something green, something iced pumpkin spice, iced. And she was going on about it. She's like, and I only want half the pumps in a grande or something. And then they're like, okay, anything else? I was like, I'll just have what she's having, but with all the pumps. Because I had no clue, man. I didn't know how to order from that restaurant. Or it's not that coffee place. Gray, what up? Yes, this pumpkin spice season. Frankenstein, do you know what, Nova Posta is probably a good deal. I think that's the only thing they use. Crusaders, I have a video of their post offices. You would not believe how run down. It looks like worse than a third world country. And they still get stuff here. I don't know about Nova. I always think it's the UKR Posta. What is Nova, actually? The Nova Posta. I was wrong. I think... Either way, I would trust that they have good... they want to get you your stuff. I would think it's good. The important thing is getting it here, like, out of the country. So, Frankenstein, let me tell you something maybe funny. The swag is... Maximilian! Hey, I think I missed saying hi to you last time when you were here. So Frankenstein, one of the only reasons I want to live to be like hundreds of years old is to see what happens in the future. We're like right on the edge of exploring. I told everybody I watch space stuff, right? We're like right on the edge of probably making some breakthroughs, and our generation is going to be gone. We're not going to see it. Got to see them land on Mars. I would go if I didn't have like a family. I would be the first. I would try to be the first person there. Maybe not first, but I'd be with the first crew. Maybe I could be like the ship cardiac nurse or something. So they ship it here. I'm not exactly sure how that stuff works. Maximilian, again, what up? Yeah. Bro, I would so do it though. But the whole Star Citizen thing, I was just like in awe during your interview like that. Like I've seen the footage before, and I was just like, man, like I would love to do that out of anything in the world. But that's gonna be hundreds of years from now, and I'm gonna miss it. The Crusaders, I think how it works. So they have to get out of the country, whichever they use. Once it leaves there, and I don't know which route they take, but I think it comes directly to here, and it's gonna go to like, dude, that game was great. If I had a PC and a lot more time in my life, I'd play it. It'll go to New York or Chicago or like Tennessee somewhere. Like some odd reason it'll land in Tennessee, I think. If it lands in Chicago, be careful. check it a lot, because I've heard in Chicago stuff gets messed up the most. Right, and don't sign it. Don't sign it. I'm just telling you, make sure it's your armor. If the package looks busted. Right, yeah. So you want to make sure. I'm telling you, we were talking about this. I don't remember if anybody was here, that's here when we were talking about, but someone was telling me that they had their armor shipped here, and the package had busted open. So they signed for it, like they signed for the box. They get inside and open it. It wasn't their armor. It was something else, like almost like a bunch of boxes had busted open, and they put the stuff back in the boxes they thought they went in, but it wasn't his armor. And because he had signed for it, they're like saying, well, you just signed that you received your armor. You know? Like, that's so messed up. If the box is damaged, I would say I would say just at least keep a blade or something on it where you can open that box up real quick and just peek if you have to sign for it. Don't accept it without signing for it, you know? Yeah, oh, you're right. One day, and it'll work like Spaceballs, where you reform and your face is on facing your butt. The thing, so here's something interesting. If anyone wants to talk about it, or just a thought. If you would actually see, I've wondered about this, and not too long ago. If you had a teleporter, and it could disassemble you here and put you somewhere, like say like hundreds of miles away, whatever, a teleporter. Would you forget once you forget everything? Like, how would your memories and how would everything stay? Yeah. Oi, yo, Sage, what's up? How's it going? Whoa, so that I just, like, when I leaned back and said whoa, like, I just imagined, like, just think, what if it wasn't true? Oh. I'm well, my lord. It's fabulous to see you. I don't know what they say for fabulous. Hope you're having a fabulous night, my lords and ladies. Sage, what up, man? Did I say that? I have a habit of going, what's up, man? What's up, sweetie? Or, oh, Tweety. Is that Tweety? The Boohurt finder? I'm looking at the avatar. I've forgotten. I don't know who Zachary is. Brian, you'd have to explain. Let me finish this set here, and I'll catch up on chat. I see you replied. Let me just finish a set of 100, and I will see who. All right. I don't know who Heroes is, unfortunately. So here. Dude, I get humbled on here like daily. I haven't watched anything, Brian, in years. Jimmy's up. All right, everybody. If you're new here, you're gonna go see Jimmy. I think we have to catch him. Jimmy is awake. He's only been on live 3 times. If you're like, what the heck is this dude talking about? Just wait. Oh, dang it, I hit the chair. I see him. He's frozen. He's like, what is going on? We gotta hit the light before he runs away. Here, let me flip the camera around. Sorry, Jimmy break, everybody. He's like thinking like he's kind of the same color as the wood. Here, let's just say hi to Jimmy real quick. I never see Jimmy. Jimmy, I wouldn't say like he hates us. Do you want to see him eat a worm? Let me catch a bunch of armor, everybody. Jimmy's in the armor room. Night Coach, if you're there, man. If you're there, what's up? Yeah, I haven't watched anything. Favorite battle historically is the battle of the 30s. Let's see if Jimmy will eat this worm. He should. Oh, it's alive, everybody. All right. Come on. Thanks for the likes. Jimmy, come on. Eat the worm. Oh, there we go. Little camera shy, apparently. So, favorite battle? The combat of the 30s. If you look up, it's a great story. Oh my gosh. Sage, that's an ultimate goal. Good sorry, I'm just catching up with chat. Yo, what the world? We're taking a screenshot of that with Jimmy eating his worm. Yeah, that's great. That is Jimmy the sticker. We'll catch up on chat and then we'll let Jimmy do his thing. Who'd win a sword fight, me or Jimmy? It depends how tall you are. If you're shorter than Jimmy, so they actually have almost like opposable thumbs. You know, I think that they could maybe almost hold a sword. Yummy, yummy. So yeah, a 6 times AMA fighter. Too much pressure. If you ever Odin, what's up? If you're there, our little mascot here came out. All right, let's see what the world has Darla, and we got Jimmy. What's up, Chris? No, we'll let him go. Come on, I'm your buddy. Oh, geez, I hit the house. I'm freaking him out. He's like, how do I get out of here? All right, everybody. So we'll let him do his thing. Ha ha ha. We caught ya. All right, let's go. Cool. I think it's only the 4th time Jimmy's been around on camera. I mean, oh, I gotta put these worms back. All right, heading back out. We're at 500 hits. There we go. I try and turn the lights out so I'm not paying for that. That one, we'll leave at least one on. All right. Yeah, Jimmy's famous, bro. Rare glimpse. He's a rescue hamster, by the way, everybody. Believe it or not. We got him from the Humane Society. They had him in this little tiny plastic cage thing. Much better off here. He's got like a 4-foot wide enclosure here. I did put the lid down, right? I know I did. I don't think he'd get out, but the last... Oh, thanks for the like, Chris. Let's see, the hamster we had before Jimmy was Mango, from also a rescue hamster, and Mango would escape. Like, I don't know how. Mango would be out, I wouldn't even know it. I'd be sitting there, and I'd see something run across like the carpet, like in the background, and I'd be like, dang it, Mango's out again. Yeah, Jimmy loves those things. He was a little camera shy, I think, today. We like busted in there, flipped the lights on. It goes from like his night vision to probably like, bzz, like, oh my gosh, wrecking his night vision. I don't even know. I don't know if we had any hits, so we're on the next. We're just starting at 0. I saw the Jimmy alarm go off, and we went and saw Jimmy. So here we go. I'll I'll have to put them in the highlight video. Everybody on this app, I've had now, because we've talked on here how views are down and stuff on this app, with the sword fighting community, like what the world was saying with the gaming community, and do you know what? Like, even those attractive girls that live stream here, that stop by, say their views are down. If that's down, you know there's trouble. Because you know the internet is full of thirsty dudes. Thank you, Sage, for the share. The shares, plural. Gray matter. Oh no. Okay, my internet, I haven't got the warning. Is anybody else having trouble? Then thanks, Sage, for the repost too. Gray matter. Can you hear me? Thanks about the threads. Is anyone else having issues viewing? I don't understand sometimes. Sometimes it's my end or not. So, what was I saying? I don't know. Yeah, if views are down all around. All right, cool. Dang. Gray matter. Always good to see ya, for one. Yeah, they do. They keep us in. It's so funny. Yeah, I need to make some kind of, maybe I'll make a dance video with the armor on. We'll see how it does. If I can't get 40,000 views on a good dance video, then there's trouble. Daniel O, what's up, man? What is up with the world? It used to be like, well, I think once they started limiting the use of hashtags, when you could have like unlimited hashtags, it was great. Then they made it 7, and once it hit 7, then there's starting to be some troubles. Now that there's 5, and I even go by like I have like today's upload is like spin move, 101 because it is episode 101. Like nothing, man. Nobody liked it. Not nobody, but I mean nobody knew. I get the pity party votes. Like everyone saw, some prize says, man, like Bachata's upload don't guy votes. We'll hit the button. You know what I mean? But there's nobody new liking them compared to how it used to be. The video would go out there and people would like it. I don't know what's up. I think you're right, Odin. What up, Nate? I was thinking about you today. I swear to you, on my way out, wheeling the dummy out, I was wondering what you'd been up to. What's up, Lissa? Sage again, thanks for the likes. You're right, it is. Yeah, like I never really like overdid it, but I had about 10 normal hashtags that I usually would do. So I used to like to classify this in a couple ways, as like boo hurt stuff, and I would also fitness and sword. So I had like 3 kind of categories I was working on. The sword stuff, because we obviously have a sword. And then let me finish this set and I'll catch up on chat. So I would have it's sword content, right? So I'd try and have this hashtag for the sword theme. The workout, because sometimes, man, it looked like we're having a great workout. And then the Boo Hurt and Armored Combat hashtags, because, well, that's what it's related to. Now I have to kind of pick. So I kind of even spread it out. Like I'm using new kinds of hashtags, because the data will say like, hey, this search term isn't very popular. So I'm like, all right. So I'll try some other ones. Anyway, let me finish this set so I can catch up on chat. Besides, I think this is more than 100. Pretty sure it is. Oh, maximum. And now, if you're gonna have a backup battle, what's yours? What's your favorite battle? I hopefully would know it. The other one would be like not even medieval battle, but historic battle. The Little Round Top is a great one. But that's like Civil War stuff. Alright, making sure I didn't miss anything in chat. That's where Nate came by. Hashtag, oh, Nikki6. Putting me to work. Alright, we're going to catch up on chat in a moment. Nikki, how's it going today? Got 100 just for you right now. And then we get to write down 200. We're still awake. We only slept like 90 minutes since this morning. I'm a little slow because of that. Let's write it down before we forget. Da, 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 da. 700. Oh, get my pumpkin flavored coffee here. Well, hey, haunted house season, man. That's awesome. I'm glad you got to the haunted house early. Probably gonna be super packed. Getting closer to actual Halloween. Do you really use that to tag and title your stuff? Okay. Chat GPT. Oh, Nate, we're at we're gonna be at 285,000 tonight. That's 28.5% of a million. We're almost 30%. A big goal is going to be 333,333 because that is a third of the way there. We're already past a quarter of the way. We're getting close to a third. We're not actually getting close, but you know it's not going to be too long. Yeah, the little round top. The story is great. Like, yeah. So it's not like historic battle. But if you're just talking about battles, top 5 battles. Oh, man. No, Nikki. Oh, you got tacos. Heck yeah. Oh, Nate. Hey, Nate, if you're still there. Nate has the most crammed baseball schedule. He fought He fought in 5 baseball games. He played five baseball games in 2 days. Wasn't it 5 or was it like 6? He fought at the baseball game. I'm so used to saying fighting in armor. What the world? Yep. The Teutonic Knights of that battle, the 3-year war. And Spencer, I've won. You want? Spencer, let's do a show and tell. If you can hang on for a minute, let's get just to get the numbers up. I'm gonna get 300 in after we catch up with chat. So we're at 1,000. And if you're there, Spencer, we'll go inside and I'll do you a show and tell of the medals I've won over the years for winning battles. Yeah, dude. Oh, I was telling everybody earlier. So my daughter had this doctor's appointment. Yep. Do you know like that they actually had? I think when they were in that battle, they had dysentery and stuff, so they were just like crapping themselves, like with diarrhea during the battle. And Odin, if you're there, man, like, so it was so hard for me to order at Starbucks. I just copied what my daughter's mom had. I was like, I'll have what she has, but she only gets half the pumps. I was like, I want all the pumps. I had to drive everybody because her mom broke her foot. Like, we know we're not together, but we get along. Gettysburg is a great trip. Oh. And Lady Jade, if you're there, what's up? Yo, yeah, Nate, see? It was 6. Imagine playing 6 games. And just think if you go into extra innings on top of it. Favorite battle I fought was definitely at the Arnold. I don't know how to say it. Poiters? Yeah, I mean, you all are listing some great battles. That's for sure. And if Spencer's there after this set, when we get through next 300, we'll do a show. Otherwise, we've all seen the awards. We don't need to go look at trophies and stuff. My favorite battle though is probably at the Arnold. Whenever we fought there. I think it's 2 years ago now, but we got yeah, our team, we made it into the gold bracket. Oh, Creeper! I owe you 100 right now. Yeah, but our team Pittsburgh, we made it into the finals, like the gold, we actually got put in the gold bracket with the best teams around because we did so good. But then we got wrecked, like really bad. But it was fun. It was a great time. It's a two-day event. The first day you fight all day, you don't even get anything. It's just to see who you're gonna fight the next day. This is for Creeper right here. Some POV action here. Thanks for hitting that like button. I see what you're up to back there, hitting that like button behind my back. Oh, that should be 100 for Red Creeper. I have to look at that battle of pointers. I'm probably saying it totally. Nate, Nate's probably gone. If you hung out, I'm sorry for keeping you up. Nate, always good to see you. Yo, yes, I'm the grown man. I think the title I said average guy next door. The average grown dude next door. 46, everybody. I fight people like half my age constantly. Gotta stay in shape. Yeah, it's like, hey, it's like, and? Song Strong, if you're there, what's up? Here we go, another 200. Who's here? Let me just see. Alright, no field trip, everybody. Oh, man, Creeper. Appreciate it as always. Very, very gracious, man. Yeah, right? Yeah. The guy, someone comes in and says the grown dude, but it's actually the day of chat and we're all like, for the majority of us are like, grown. We're all grown. Oh. No, I think we're all in the same. I think we're all in the same age bracket here. A lot of us. Me and What the World and Odin. Thanks for the like. What's up, Christian? Oh, dude, you're looking good for 48. I didn't know. I a lot of times just think I'm older than people. See, what the world. So we did this event, this fitness event where you push a sled. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think the majority, 97, 21. But I think the majority though. Jay Throws. What's up? What's up, man? I think the majority of us are over. When I'm saying grown, I don't even know what the point is when you're considered grown. But anyway, I think if you're looking at the data, like the older folks are here today. By majority. Oh man, I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah. So What the World. Odin, right? We're at this fitness thing in armor, where you push a sled. You know, you push the sled, like for the cross training and stuff with the weights on it. They put weights on it. The heavier you are, just body mass wise, the more plates they put on there, right? So everybody goes in sprints. We're all running, and we get to the thing. We're pushing it. So Odin goes up there, does not push it, picks the sled up, and carries it down the aisle, all the way to like the finish line for the sled. Just carries it, and still had a better time than almost all of us in armor. I ran so fast I fell on my face. Jay, what's up? We got some corn calories to burn off here. Yeah, right? I'm not a Spartan. I don't even know if I can kick like one. This is Pennsylvania. I almost died. My foot got stuck on there. Did y'all see what the heck happened? Let's try again. This is Pennsylvania. It happened again. Get off me. Weird. How do I get my t-shirt stuck? How do I get my shoe stuck in t-shirt twice? On the bottom of it. Thanks for the follow, Jade. I'm gonna catch up on chat. We have 100 to write down. We need to get two more 100 to beat 1,000. Like I said, Jay. Oh, thanks for the share. I didn't see that till just now. Right? Yeah. The wives say we act like we're 12. It is prime boo herd age. Jay, thanks for the goats, man. Not worthy. I'm only a second place. I'm a goat, almost greatest. I can't get any first place medals lately. Yeah, it's like this sport has a lot of people that play into their 50s. Bob attacks. Bob was grappling me. Twice he almost ended me. Sage, yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jade, again? Thanks for the like. Well, I mean, I guess you're right. I shouldn't complain about it. Only second, but you know, this year for me is not about fun. It's about trying to prove something to myself. I've proved I'm a second place fighter for the most part. I have a gold medal. I've only gotten one this whole year. I think that pumpkin coffee is getting to me. I'm actually a little nauseous. Oh, that's me. Thanks for that like button. I missed. That should be 50. Oh my gosh. Yo, WSG means what's good, right? Oh my gosh. Hey, welcome back, bro. All right, Rylan, what's up? How's it going again tonight? Yo, man, don't anybody ever feel you gotta donate? I appreciate it though. Well, welcome back. It's another late night, kinda. So they actually keep track of stats. So, what's good there, Retro? Drink water. Okay, let's drink water. So, I guess. Yeah, Bobcat's glue shoe, sticky shoe. Let's dilute this pumpkin spice. Ugh. Anchor! What's up, Anchor? If you're there, if you can hear me. Sometimes you just join TikTok and it just puts you in the chat. This is, we're working our way towards a set 200. Yo! Hey, what's up? Hi! Oh, alright, this is gonna put us at like 230. I'm being a little conservative with the estimate. I think we had 40, but we'll say we're at 230. Thank you for that heart me. This set's for you. Then we'll catch up. I'm going to do this so I don't lose track of chat. Oh, Jay. All right. Oh, nice. Oh, man. I thought they were going to do a high five. Anchorman, I appreciate it. This set's for you. Then I'll scroll through chat. Getting nausea today. I don't know. I never get sick to my stomach. It's drinking Starbucks. I never drink Starbucks. I think their coffee gives me nausea. Anyways, here we go. And Jay, good luck on your fight. Jeez, I forgot. Oh man, the sparks. Oh, all right, something's up. Get off me. Anchorbeard, it's the third time in a row I've kicked Bob and he's almost killed me. That right there, Anchor. Man, thank you. Too kind, man. So that's just gonna round us up at 200. Now I'm just gonna do a whole other 100 set for you. For the Sparks cake. I used to just go all out on Bob. Some days though, man, I can't. So now this is the 100 for you. We should be this will put us at 300. It should. Should be 80. Oh man. Let me write this down. Here's actually a good thing is I almost never get sick. So I shouldn't have any sick days on here. As winter comes, I'm usually not ever sick. So the good thing will be we won't miss too much probably over the winter. Unless something happens, I mean, you could always catch a cold. Oh, man. Headbutt Bob. Wait a second. Okay, we'll just leave it at 2. I was going to say, the count's going up. I was saying, well, I thought it was ending at 4. Don't want to headbutt. I'll get a headache next. Man, too kind, man. Like I say, we're just hitting Bob on the porch. I hope it must be good time. Otherwise, y'all wouldn't keep coming back. Man, don't ever feel obligated. I always feel bad. I don't feel bad, but I just feel like, undeserving. All right. Jay's fighting at the Ren Fair, which is awesome. Tomb us sell. It is, geez, thank God it's Friday. Like, it's a super Friday now. Too kind, man. Oh, all right. Thanks, everybody. Maybe should I just stop talking about that? I guess I've learned that it's a decent time here, right, everybody? All right. We had some crazy talks today. Anchor, what would you think? If you have one, do you have a favorite battle? It could be any time in history. We had some we had a lot of different picks, but if you have one, Nikki, what's up? Oh, so Nikki, now I think I'm a little nauseous from drinking that pumpkin spice iced coffee thing. Drinking the Starbucks, man. I don't know. Sometimes it just gets me. I don't know if it's. I know they're supposed to be like the high quality and top tier coffee makers, but at the same time, they make me a little sick sometimes. Thank you, Anchor. I even heard the noise. Bro, don't ever feel obligated. Maybe. Jump around hitting Bob with that coffee going. Bleh, bleh. I'm mixing it up. We're churning the coffee. Air fryer was here earlier. We should have asked air fryer to fry something to like some good medieval pottage to soak up the coffee. Yeah. Well, so I had to drive my daughter's mom because her foot's broken. We all heard that story, right? To the doctor's office. Too kind, man. Anchor. And so what happened was, they were like, hey, let's go to Starbucks. So I just got what she got. It was easier to just copy her order than for me to like think of what to get. Because I don't go there. Like, I don't even know like the sizes. They're like a grande. I think so, large or something. I'm just looking at those numbers. Yo, man. Always appreciate it. I thank you for that. I had some ideas of things to do whenever. So after we hit the million, because I'd like to continue this. You know, it's always going to be impossible for me to have a set schedule. Oh man, Nikki, don't ever feel like you gotta. Everybody. It's too bad they don't have any sword animations, like an animation with a sword. Joseph, what's up? So afterwards, yeah, as I now that we're getting close to 300,000, you know, I start to think about these things. So what are we gonna do? And it's always gonna be impossible for me to have I can't say every day I'll be on at like 8 a.m. or 3 p.m. Like it's with my work schedule and things and how things go. It's impossible for me to ever keep the same format. So, but anyway, what kind of content? Which we don't have to think of now, but at some point. That should be 100 to write down right there. Lamest sport. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a lamer sport. What about, is it cooler than shuffleboard though? Is shuffleboard a sport? Would you rather hit someone with an axe and armor or play field hockey? Maybe it's not. Oh, wait. He actually. Thank you. Oh God, Kilo, bro. I need a screenshot of that. Lamest sport. Kilo just validated this is a sport. We had this whole discussion earlier because people come by and say it's not a sport. Kilo. I need a screenshot of that. So now anytime anyone's like, this isn't a sport, I'll be like, look, people say it's a sport. Even if you say it's a lame sport, you're validating that this is a sport. So in a way, that was one of the best comments we've gotten. Bro, yeah. It is a sport, everybody. The discussion's over. Thank you, Kilo, for the validation. Unique head shape. You're right. If only I could have my scalp was like this. Look at his hair. Look at his head shape. His skin forms a hairline. Badminton. All right. So would you rather run around hitting people in armor or play badminton? Okay. All right. One. And hey, I will always tell you, it's just a bunch of dudes wrestling around, and when people say it's just a bunch of guys that get in the corner and wrestle, and it's true. I mean, I don't know, but I like the physical nature of it. And I won't ever argue about, it's your opinion. I will never argue that it's not. I will usually agree with you. Like it is not probably the most entertaining sport as far as historical fighting, but I love it, and a lot of people do. Jeez, creeper with the Fridays. Yeah, no one plays badminton. Denial, you're right. Well, wait, they do in China. Right? Train for UFC. Dude, you know what I want to do? Is I want to fight on street beefs. The cool thing about UFC, though, because I can fight like this in armor all day long, and then my face is good. Like, I can go to work, my face isn't all busted up from getting punched in the face. Yeah, that's right, they do play everything. Sage, hey, Sage, if you gotta go. One day, man. No way. Oh, I so want to go see a street. And this is not just because of Death Set. I've been watching Street Beef since they used to fight in the grass. Actually, one of the armored guys was on it. Oh, Sage, man, I appreciate it. One of the armored guys that I fight with fought on Street Beefs. He was I think he was 2-1. I forget if he was 1-1 or 2-1. Yeah, you're right. And as you have a lot of people though, and the USA is a lot about grappling. You have to get the other team on the ground. So what's up? Oh, John again. Can you imagine? I am death sentence. I'm going to end you in 2 seconds. I've been watching Street Beefs forever, and I always wanted to get on here. But that's the thing. Fighting out of armor, man, I probably would get killed. I got my gauntlets, and they're made in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Gritter gauntlets. These are just some leather gloves from Darkwood Armory, which are over 150,000 hits, by the way. And yeah, Drew. If you look in my, well, I've not fought in their league. I've fought in cages plenty of times. If you click on my page, I think my second pinned video is a highlight of some of my cage matches. But yeah, it's great. I mean, I like it, whether it's a lame sport or not. Oh, yeah, for sure. Plus in armor, you're not allowed to do submissions because you can. If you can imagine, some helmets only have like an eye slot. Like, it's impossible to see if someone's tapping. Sometimes armor gets hooked together. You might not be able to attack. You can't submit somebody if you can't like see. They could be totally like glazed eyes, wide open, knocked out inside their helmet. I got like three sets of armor for three different situations. But yeah, I mean, I have a couple pinned videos of some of my fights. Yeah, the whole thing though, it's almost like they call it armored MMA. It isn't technically quite MMA though, because you can't do like a triangle choke or an arm bar. Do you know what I mean? So there's no submissions. They call it AMMA though, regardless. But you know, it's just how it is. There's nothing like getting stuck underneath somebody and you have armor on and they have armor on and they're pounding the crap out of you, or hitting you with their sword or bashing you with their shield while you're on the ground. And you can't. You know, the referee can't see my face. They can't tell if I'm knocked out. And a lot of times what I do is I'll stick my helmet on the ground because I want that force to go through. So every time they're punching me, if I can't get up and I'm working on it, if they're punching me, I stick my head on the ground so that the force kind of goes through the helmet into the earth or into the bottom of the cage. So I could be totally knocked out and you wouldn't know. which is why like you can't do submission, because what if you have somebody in like a joint lock or something, and they're in the helmet, you can't hear, and they're like, you know, say they can't tap, so you know that's one. So they still call it AMMA though. The worst pain was probably I get hit down here a lot. My armor is pretty protective, except for when I lift my arms up, it opens up a gap here, and I've tried to fix it by adding like some plastic there, but two times the first shot I took in those cage matches was going up to somebody like this, and a lot of times, you know, I'm gonna try and hit them, so it's a lot of trade-off, you know, because you can get hit, you can hit them, but I'd be going for the head, and this guy, it's happened to me twice. The first hit, and they just, while I'm going like that, and just smack me right here, and I was gonna post photos of how like I have these huge, like insane sword mark bruises from like fighting after a fight, but I don't want to post it on here. I tried to post stuff like that before, and it got banned. You know, the stuff you can watch on this app, I can't show bruises. So those kind of hurt. And then you got to fight with that the whole time. You know, you just got whacked, but it's like getting hit with a crowbar in your hip bone. Now you got to fight three 2-minute rounds. Or the worst is probably when I got hit in the back of the head with a 6-foot polearm, and this guy had a full wind-up. Like, I watched a video of it. I just lost track of this guy, and he got behind me when I was fighting somebody else. With like a 5 or 6 foot polearm, man, smacked right in the back of my head. I felt like my whole body got electrocuted. It was crazy. I didn't start with chainmail. I was with I've always just had plate. Not a full plate brig though, like a brigandine with plates that are just kind of overlap. Plate's great, but chain's great for things, but not against impact. So they don't actually let you just have a chain mail outfit because it wouldn't stop. You know, these sword hits are gonna be like crushing your body. Do you know what I mean? The plate is big enough to kind of deflect the force. I've lost teeth twice doing this. I wear a mouth guard now all the time. I used to not. I learned my lesson the second time. Frickin', I lost my front tooth. I grew up like with a gap here. And actually, I look a little better since I've been fighting in this sport. I got the fake tooth put in, it fixed the gap. They do. And this stuff, it's not like it's built. The steel for this is so much more high tech than the steel they would have had back then. Because it's basically made to try and like save us from getting hurt. And injuries, of course, happen. But there are some events where you'd be surprised like how hard people hit each other and they're fine. A lot of times people fall down after getting hit because it's a real sharp pain. If I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know, wrestling around with this guy or we're doing something and someone comes up behind me and catches me like right here with like a big wind up with something like that, it hurts so freaking bad. Like where your whole body you have a split second to fight through it or your body's gonna just like immediately like, you know, you get like doubled over from the pain and fall down. I've had times where people were behind me hitting me. I had no clue because my armor is pretty good. You know, I watched a video one time. Someone had me bent over like this, and I'm trying to like stand up, and someone's up behind me with this sword going like this in my back, like down on me, and I had no clue they were there. I've had times where someone hit me so hard in the back that I was like, yow! Coolest combo. So I like these, where you might do a couple like this way to kind of get their attention, even if you're hitting their shield. And then you go. Across. I'm looking at chat. So I was off a little bit, but you kind of distracted, maybe a couple down here at the leg. There you go. I try and bring my shield up to protect my head. I like those. I like the double hit, the sword punch. Oh, Johnny Porter. There's a lot. Johnny Porter is one of them. He's captain of Team USA. Oh, you want to look somebody up? Hey, if you what's up again, Nikki? Bryson. I've been doing this for 6 years. Denial. Okay, if you wanna find somebody, I don't know what he goes by on TikTok, just because we're friends, so I never pay attention to his name. If you look up Taylor, if you want to, if you look up Taylor Jones, it might be Taylor Vance Jones or something like that. Just if you want to know in the future, look that dude up. One of my friends in this stuff, he's a killer in armor. He's not like the best, but he's like one of them. Johnny Porter is probably the best though. Look up clips of Johnny Porter. I don't even know if he has a social media. Yo, Bryson, what's up? Yeah, if you can find, Taylor is one of my friends, and he fights. He strictly does the armored MMA stuff. Oh, I still got a couple to do to finish that set off. Wait, as I believe we did not end in 100. Hang on, I'll catch up on chat right after this. Write these down because we do have. This is how we're keeping track of it. If you haven't been here before, and this is actually day 103, and we have this board to write it down. So Johnny Porter is the captain. Yeah, I don't know if Johnny Porter is. You might find YouTube videos that says Johnny Porter, or something. But yeah, he's probably the best. I think if you ask people, they would say Johnny Porter. And I'm trying to think in Europe. I don't know how to spell the guy's name. It's Beaumil something. I don't even know how to say it. I couldn't tell you. But anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, bro. Oh, great stuff. And Nikki, I hope you're having a good night. Uh, 2012, Gavin. QWERTY, yo, what's up? How's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for that, man. As always, much appreciated. Oh man, it's still kind of very generous, man. I appreciate that. We're going to be over 285,000. We still have an hour, 15 minutes to go. The good days, I don't get anything done hitting Bob because we end up talking. Like this. When did it get popular? Oh, Creeper. Creeper, man. Also, always, oh man. Very generous, everybody. I appreciate it. Don't anyone out there think you got to donate if you just tuned in. Like I said, TikTok's always like encourage you. I'm always like, I feel weird doing it. So I think 2000. What up, QWERTY? So Alice, what's up? So I think 2012 was the first time the U.S. went and fought overseas. A bunch of dudes found out that they do this overseas. Is a big, as we've learned today. Now it's a sport, right? So anyway, overseas they were doing this. They got like a dozen dudes together and they went over and fought over there, and they kind of brought it back. And I started in like 2019. And we'd fight at like the Moose Club, or like at a random spot. I fought at birthday parties, weddings, all that stuff over the years. It started out though just like in cattle rail cages, and we'd fight it's almost always for free. You don't get anything out of it. But that's how if you do this, it's because you enjoy it. You spend all your money on this sport, you don't get any of it back. If you're lucky, you get a little bit back. AMMA is paying people now. So to get into AMMA League, though, you got to put a clip. You have to have a recent montage of your fights. They want to make sure that you're good. They don't want people showing up there that are just going to be like this and get all worn out. So I don't know about this year, but next year I might try and put one together. Before I'm 50, maybe I'll fight there for like my 50th birthday party. It's not like a bucket list thing, but it would be cool to fight there because that's the top of the world in this sport. I've always John. Oh, hey, and back in the day, all my toys were like night themed if I could help it. I like history. I actually watched them, and I couldn't remember a single thing. We were talking about what's your favorite battles. Someone was like, name your favorite battle. I said the combat of the 30s, but then I was thinking like, man, I can't think of the names of too many battles. Although I've watched tons and tons and read tons of stuff, I have a problem retaining information apparently because it's entertaining to me at the time, but I can never remember enough details. But anyway, yeah, I always had an interest in it. But I saw a Facebook video of like five dudes beating on somebody with the guy had a sword and a shield, and they're all like hitting with axes and stuff until the guy kind of falls down. And I was like, where do you do this? Oh, Carson. Hey, what's up, Carson? Ah, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, we're just like it's random. I can never keep a set schedule. Even today I did not think I was going to be online, but my daughter went over and stayed at her mom's tonight, so I was like, oh, I'd already said this morning, I was like, oh, we're probably not going to go live today, but here we are. I do have a Discord, though, that I post, like, ahead of time. Usually when I find out, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be live today about, like, this evening. If anyone's interested, the Discord link is in, I have a link tree now, like all the hot girls with their link trees. Now I have one. Thanks for the follow, Carson. And is it Fluffalo? Ooh. Carson, cool, yeah, I hope it works. It's brand new. Featherfall, who comes by here, created the whole thing. I signed up. Dude, I had clueless. Featherfall put the whole thing together. So we are, and why are we doing this? We're on day 103, right? We're getting close to 300,000 hits, and the reason I'm doing this is because no one would sword fight me for a full hour. So there's a whole community, right? And Fluff, there's a whole community, like thousands of people, like do this around the country, right? The biggest community, I posted, I was like, hey. I was like, would anyone sword fight me for, like, long sword fight me for an hour? And most people were saying it's stupid. No one would. It's a stupid idea. No one would want to watch that for an hour. And so I was saying, here's the rules. You meet up in a field. There's no out of bounds. You have a couple squires. You get your armor on, and so you gunfight for an hour. Man. How many rounds do we have to have for it to last an hour, though? Yeah. Can you imagine? That'd be a long one. Okay, good. Moss is the only Moss who capital M capital O S S who TikTok also does this kind of stuff. Is the only person that showed some interest. But here's how the rule would be. I fought over 20 in a row, which is just nuts. 20 in a row with a 1 minute break. No, I'm sorry, not 20 in a row, because there was a break. There's like an intermission. But 10 rounds. There's times, so they have, at the Arnold, I think we fought for an hour and a half, and we had a 15-minute break in the middle, and I fought every round. I fought and it's team stuff, so you're just going out. You get a minute. There's times when there's so many people that were dropping because they were so tired. And I was leaning on the side. I remember me and this other guy, Rafal, we're both like the two oldest dudes on the team. I remember leaning there, and the marshal, the referee, they call Marshall, he's going, you guys there's only 2 of you in here. You need your team in here, or you're gonna lose a point. And I remember sitting there, and I was like, let's lose the point. I was like, I need a break. I was just leaning there. So that was probably over 20 rounds in a row. And I'm just leaning there, and Rafal's sitting there. You can't see him because he has a helmet on with 2 little eye holes, And he's leaning up against it like this, and I'm just this way. And I was just thinking, God, I'm praying our team does not fill the field. I was like, I would lose this round to get another minute break. I was just dying. And I'll catch up with chat in a second. And I even was telling him I was so beat, where I was on the left side. I was on the left rail. So that means when it starts, I kind of just go down the rail, and I have somebody with me, and we were doing it a little different. Instead of nowadays it's 2, 1, and 2. We were doing 5 across, so just 5 people in a row. And I kind of have someone with me, but I kind of don't because we're standing side by side. These days, you go and you have someone that on your back. Anyway, I just go down the rail, and every time this big guy, bigger than me, would come by, and I'd get a couple big axe hits on him, and then he'd like get in close and it'd be grappling. And I'm not the best grappler, and he'd always out grapple me. And every round it's getting worse. I'm getting more tired, and it got to the point where it was like the 4th or 5th time in a row where it was just me and him, and he eliminated me. And I was like, guys, and I kept saying, guys, I'm like getting killed over here. I was like, the same guy keeps coming down and just tossing me. I was like, I can't keep doing it. I was like, I need help. Next round starts, same thing. Here comes this guy. Every time he's coming, I was using a 2-handed axe, and I'd be like, I get a couple hits in, and then he'd get in, as I'm swinging, he'd get in, and we're wrestling, all this stuff. He'd trip me up, whatever, because I'm not the best grappler. So then it's like the 5th time I brought it up, going down the rail, and this is after I would be on the ground, and people would be, you can't see in my helmet. They'd be like, "Are you okay?" I'd be like laying there looking, I'd be like, "Yeah." I was like, "I can't get up on my own." I was like, "I need help." Like, stand me up. The captain of our team, I signed up to fight on a team. Like, I didn't know them. I was fighting with them though, because they needed somebody. We didn't have any substitutions left either. And he's like, "Hey man," he's like, "We need you. Can you fight another round?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I was like, "I can stand here." I was like, I'm toast. Ran, I think it's Ran. I'm gonna catch up in chat in 1 second. It was like the 5th time I said, I'm getting killed over here. Every round this guy runs down here, and I get a hit or 2 in, and he just throws me on the ground. So what happens, the 5th time after I ask, it starts, I'm worn out, I'm kind of just coming down the rail, and I don't even think I swung at him, and here comes this guy. He's taller than me, probably like this much tall. I'm 6 foot. This guy comes over, and here comes my team. Plow! And just smash this guy into the ground. It's just like the whole team just flanked this dude. My request was answered. Long story, huh? What's up, Ren? Oh man, anybody in chat? Ren's got some good content too. I watched you make that flower. I never knew how they made, and I'm talking about all kinds of like medieval. If you like medieval stuff, crafts, like he's an author too. Awesome person. If you want to follow him, check him out. I'm gonna catch up with chat. That was a long story. I could see chat going. Oh boy! All right. That was just from the how many rounds can you take question. That was a long story, wasn't it? Wolf ribs. Those shoes. Yeah. Oh man, if you're still there, these shoes are these are historically accurate shoes, everybody. To the year 2024. Who is Jackson Galaxy? Blake was asking. Yeah, dude, I was just telling him, I was like, I need help. I was like, I'm just getting like run over by this guy over here every time. That's back when everyone just used to fight straight up 5 across. I was like, this guy, every time they put him against me. There's one round where he didn't get me down really quick. I put up a good fight, and it ended up where then we all get mixed up because then there's like an advantage somewhere. My team came over and we were like, oh, we're fighting together. Do you know what I mean? But like it was always like I always felt like it was just getting singled out. This huge guy, taller than everybody out there, and I got to be against him every time. Finally, my team came and just plastered the dude. Yeah, heck yeah. I was saying I never saw how you make those roses until yesterday. There are, but probably not as many as you think, David. Did I hit this a couple times and not write it down? I think we wrote it down. Anyway, we'll just start from 0 because I don't know. I only slept 90 minutes since I was live streaming this morning after my 12-hour shift. So, Gene Silva, I also don't know who that is. Just so you know, I don't watch anything on I haven't watched anything on TV or like movies or anything in like over 15 years. So unless it's like Bruce Willis, I don't know who it is. And that goes with sports too. Like someone was talking about John Jones, and I was like, bro, I don't even know who John Jones is. I think they're talking about UFC. Like he's like the best ever. I was like, these helmets have a lot of padding. So here's what helps keep your head safe, right? Sparta kick. This is, just so you know, we've done it like 3 or 4 times a day, and my foot keeps getting stuck in this t-shirt. Here we go. This is Pennsylvania. He came back. He popped back up out of the pit. All right, yeah, see, but I don't know, because they're like, he's like the best ever. They're like, how don't you know? I was like, I don't know. I don't watch the news, I don't watch TV, I don't watch movies. And I haven't for so long, and I think I'm just fine. Not to say I don't watch anything. You know, I watch stuff on TikTok, and I'm not on TikTok. I actually don't watch anything on here, unless we're like friends together. Like YouTube, so YouTube I watch, that's about 30. Oh, that's, yeah. So helmets, real like heavy metal, right? Absorbs a lot of the like Rand's saying here, right? Oh, yo, what's up? Oh my gosh, everybody, you gotta watch the. I uploaded it today. Everybody, check it out. That was so cool. I was saying that was like one of the coolest moments I've ever had. This is my usual content, but Ireland, I appreciate that. That was a cool event. That was a cool happening of my life. Never gonna forget it. We fought like anybody who wants to check out is my latest upload today, which TikTok lately has been sort of like bad with the hashtags. You know, it's not getting the views, but yeah, that was crazy. We fought lightsabers. This is episode 100. We're on episode, yeah, just so you know, if you're still there. Day 103. That was so cool. Oh man. What? Yeah, I appreciate it. That was so fun. Wait, which is your birthday, Nikki? So whenever you're actually. And I tell you what, yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm so glad we ran into each other. Oh, 103. Oh, 10/3 is your birthday. Right? You're talking about the 3rd. I don't want to dox your personal your birth date. I actually put a fake birthday and everything. So my favorite, although I wasn't really doing it, because we were doing more of like a choreographed thing, because we were just in plain clothes. When I fight lightsaber tournament, man, I just can control the center. And it's just a touch, so... I always, if they swing at your sword, you drop it. You might do something like this. Just control the center, you know, so you can. It's just to a touch in the Saber League. Oh, well, happy 103, Nikki. That's coming up. Oh, who did that? Maestro. Oh. Man, covering up the shine. Yeah, everybody who's still here, like check out the latest upload when me and Ireland were fighting down at what's up again, Anchor. That's who from the lightsaber duel. I'm so mad that this app kind of sucks these days for getting stuff out there. But anyway, it was such a cool time down in Pittsburgh. Oh man. You're not that old. You can't be old. I'm just by watching your videos. There's no way I'd believe you if you told me your age. I will tell you already. You can tell me whatever age. I wouldn't believe it. No way. I don't believe it. Thanks for hitting that like button. I'm just going to say it's, I'm forgetting that we're at 30. 30. Oh. Yeah, well, hey, 39 is the new 29, right? And thanks for the like. The lightsaber duels are so much fun. The last lightsaber tournament I did, although we're not together, another one I'm not together with. Swear on my life, I got second place out of 20 people at this lightsaber tournament here in Pittsburgh. It was like the only free day I had, and I was talking to someone for like over a week, and I was like, I don't have like any free time. I was like, the one night I have where I'm off, I'm fighting lightsaber tournament. If you want to come, she was like, oh, I'd love to. I was like, cool. I should have recorded it, man. I had some of the best lightsaber duels in my life. I even had people walking into it where you have a couple exchanges, and they'd like run at me, and I just back up like this. And I just hold it like right here, and they'd even be like, oh, they'd be like, they'd jump in, and I'd like back up and just kind of aim it at their head. And actually, like, 2 people fell for that. Should have recorded. I should have recorded so much stuff in my life when it comes to sword fighting. Oh, I started losing my hair at yeah, I think when I was in my early 20s, I used to have long hair. I used to get cornrows. And the girl was braiding my hair. She's like, there's not a whole lot for me to grab onto. I was like, what? And then I was looking in the mirror. I had like this kind of like a bald spot and this really thin kind of cornrow. It wasn't even totally straight because she couldn't straighten it because it was just like very sparse up there. I sat there with these clippers. I turned them on. I had long hair. You didn't really see it though when they weren't braided. And then I shut it off. I was like, nope. And then I was looking again. I turned them on. There it goes. The Reaper Facebook group. What's the Wild Wonder? Sorry, I'm like catching up to stuff from earlier. What's the? I don't know what that Facebook group is. Yeah, Nikki, you definitely don't look like you're 39. Yeah. Oh, 2 people fell for that, where they jumped in, and I just like raised it up like this. Yeah, it's just too. Lightsaber is just too touch. Even if it hits you this much, lightsaber duel, like it's over. The one guy he like walked into it, he was like. Like yelling about something. I also like to run and hit people in the legs. A pick? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. That could be some good content. I should put together a little collage of pictures. If I can find a cornrow haircut, I don't think I have it on this phone, which sucks. I only had one picture of it left over from then. I will see if I can find it. I look the same, surprisingly. It was just inevitable, I guess. I don't think it was stress. I must never get stressed. Crusaders again. What's up? Welcome back. I don't think I've ever really been stressed out in my life. There's the one time. I'll tell you that there's 2 times. These are kind of funny. The second one's funny. So I was a competitive ballroom dancer for like 6 years. No, longer than that. Before I was into fighting in armor, I was like a competitive ballroom dancer. So I made it into the first time I made it into the finals. Oh, Maestro's making us do some work. This is gonna put us at 130, and then I'll catch up. Then I'll finish the story. Yo, that's the rule. Heart me. Do 100. Maestro, thank you. And just so everybody knows, just for a coin, not telling you gotta donate, but just for a coin, because some new people are here. When we make the final edit to upload the highlight video to keep track of the totals, I put credits, and you're in the credits. All right, here we go. This will put us at 130. Oh. I will tell you about my stress in a minute. Boom. 1:30. Thank you for that. Oh, yo, Nick Homa. Yeah. One of the best fighters in duels, everybody, is actually named Nick Homa. Oh, Nick Oma. Very, very similar. Alright, competitive barroom dancer. So, the first time I ever got into like a finals, where you actually enter down the steps. And this is for Latin dancing, like rumba, cha-cha, jive, paso doble, and whatever, not important. Anyway, so with my partner, we walked down the steps, and I was like, I had never had this happen before. No spit. I don't know where it went. You probably always have spit in your mouth. I don't know where it went. Like, I don't think it was gone. I was like, oh my God, like, my tongue was sticking. It was so bad. And I don't know why. I never get stressed. You're out in the middle, like, everybody. And you're there in the finals, man. They're about to dance. It was so distracting. We're like, all this stuff. And my freaking mouth was just dry. I was telling her after the first dance, my head is down. She's like, what? I'm like, what? I couldn't even talk. Crazy. The other time so I almost never get stressed in my life. Didn't lose my hair to stress. The most embarrassing thing, I almost never get embarrassed either. As you can see, people insult me here on this chat all the time. I don't care. So, the most embarrassing thing, I went to one of my best friend's niece's birthday party, and her name is Madison, and I should know it because I've known her family for years. And we're sitting there. There's like 25 people. Like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, everybody's singing together, happy birthday, dear, I go, dear Madeline, and everyone looks, I go, Sin, happy birthday to you. I was like, I said the wrong name. It's not that big of a deal, but it's totally embarrassing. Only time I've ever really been embarrassed. Fabio Wig, pirate shirt, if you're still there. I'm taking a screenshot. If we can find a wig, we'll do it. There's got to be one. Started as an SCA. It did. Wild Wonder. The Rock. People used to say back... Oh, man. Well, Maestro, I appreciate it. 20K. Oh, my God. Anchor. Everybody, y'all are fantastic. Like I always say, we're just hitting the dummy. I appreciate everybody. Bob appreciates it. Say hi, Bob. Say thank you. To what? Nick, I think, yeah, the best person in the U.S. with duels, one of them, his name is Nick Homa. I don't play music. I wish I could. Happy birthday, dear Madeline. Sin. Everybody stopped. Yeah, like I said, but still, it was so embarrassing because, I should know. Hate that. I'm bad with names, but I should know it because I've known that family forever. Seamstress! I should know that. Yeah, I should not have messed up. But when everyone just stops singing the birthday song and looks at you, and you go, Sin. Embarrassing. Oh, man. Maestro, I appreciate that. Dude, there's so much, though, about dancing that helps with the fighting. We're on 1:30. I'm gonna just we gotta get some numbers in. We're gonna move this closer. Let's see if we can do this so I can read it while we hit the yeah. Can you imagine? There's not much else in my life that has ever embarrassed me, but that did. If I move this over here, can we still see it? Oh yeah, there we go. Because we got to get some hits on Bob while we're talking. Can't see Bob. Yeah, we can see Bob. This is so much better at the moment. Yeah. Does the picture look crappy? Should I just put it here? Better. I can see it's better. Bob doesn't deserve it, but he... Alright, does he deserve it? No. Is he required to? But he's required to. The difference is, like, the difference is he's required as in there's no deserving or not deserving. It's just a must. Just do, Bob, just do. It's like does a car deserve to have oil in the engine? Like, it must. Bob must. He's like my oil, keeping my arms lubricated, so I can throw sword strikes my entire life. I started doing this one time way back in the day because I dropped a sword during a gold medal sword and shield match. And I got second place because I swung and I went like this. My sword just came out of my hand. I was so tired. Bob is locked in for life. Yeah, the Bob Tea Party. Oh yeah, he should have. It was so quiet. Happy birthday, dear Madeline. Sin. Horrible experience. And that's not even like you know. It wasn't like I called her Rachel. Happy birthday, dear Rachel. Yeah, I was off. I mixed up a couple letters. Dream car or truck? All right. Okay. I'll answer it. But then I want to ask, can you customize it? I would pick a totally modified last body style GTO or 3rd gen RX-7 in that order. The GTO or the RX-7. Customized. Now that's what I would drive one stock. No, those won't be the dream car. And that's even better than like a Ferrari or Lamborghini or something. I know absolutely nothing about expensive cars because I don't really pay attention to them. So you could say you could tell me literally anything. Yeah, I would take a totally. I just love because I used to have back in the day have one. I just still love that old Pontiac body style, the GTOs. But I didn't have money to make it freaking like amazing. So if I could have one of those, totally like however many dollars you put into it, so it would still be street legal. I wouldn't want to have it so I can't drive it on the street, and that's what I drive. I don't care if it's just like a worthless car. No, I take it back. Acura, the last body style, the Acura NSX, same thing though. Totally like that. But and Cole, if you got one, yeah, right. Okay, all right. Do you have one too, Cole? I don't know. Like, ooh, the MG Creeper. Thanks for liking the live. Crusaders, if you're not there, or Crusaders is came by. I hope Crusaders having a good day. Let's do a little shout out. Let's finish this set of 70. I gotta do a little shout out to make sure that everybody. Oh, here you go. Maestro, thank you for that. I love the mustache actually overrides my mustache. Nothing beats old school. That's yeah. I used to have an old school Ford Granada, and it's not even like a crazy cool car, but just because I got it for $160 and worked on it, it was like my first old school car I worked on, a Ford Granada. Heck yeah. Yeah, no G-Wagon for us, right? This is going to put us at 300, I believe. Pretty sure. I think we're at 270, if I can remember, before we started chatting. If I'm wrong, oof. We'll keep a very accurate count though from here on, because I had this here so I can count. It's easier for me to keep track of this stuff. Oh heck yeah! Do you know, like, it's been a long time, but I live like south of Pittsburgh. For a while, we actually had it was a trend, you know, with the hydraulics. Like a couple of my friends have it. It's crazy. I love going down, and you could just sit in like the three wheel motion stuff in one of those old cars, driving through the parking lot. Not that you need hydraulics. Oh, cool. Ah, I'm glad you know the car. Oh, Wooba, thanks about the garb. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised. If you know about cars, you probably know what a Granada is. Gary, who wants the mustache right? That would have to be to some Latin music, though. Newer, it would have been the NSX, the older ones. And I almost bought one that was totaled, and then I thought that could just be a money pit. There was one that was totaled, and it was I forget what it was. It was still something ridiculous, like ridiculous amount of money. My next project car, though, might sound stupid, but I'm gonna get a Chrysler Crossfire. Those things are so cheap these days. But I need the SRT version. I'm looking for an SRT version of the old Crossfire. Yeah, the old cars are so good. Do they say Lambo or G? Oh, man, Cole, I appreciate it. Yeah. Dude, I don't even know what to do with one of those cars. Like, oh, no, look. Super weird looking car that's expensive. Nope. GTO. NSX or 3rd Gen RX-7. And the cool thing with the RX-7 is, like, I think the 3rd Gen RX-7s actually almost still look real. I mean, not real. I mean, like, current with the body, the body style. There it is. Oh, couldn't find my water bottle. This is behind me. Oh, no. You had to fit. Oh, my gosh. Those were. They all. Yeah. There's nothing like an old car. One of my friends bought this old freaking car, and he lowered it. It's so long. Those cars are so long. The hood is like a third of the length of the car. It's like hood, place where you sit, trunk. It's like almost you could divide it into thirds. The thing is so long. It's as long as like an extended cab truck. I don't even know what it is. I saw him down at the, he was buying beer the other day. Oh, yeah, cool. You know the cars in. I used to have, yeah, those old, when Pontiac was in the 2000s, like early 2000s were like my favorite. I had 3 Pontiac Grand Ams too, by the way. And I supercharged one of them. It was a ridiculous setup. Maestro! Too kind, everybody. I appreciate that, Maestro. I had so if you know about cars, like I had this project car as a Grand Am GT, the 3400, and I supercharged it so that the intake for the engine is because it's sideways. So so where the pulleys were, it had a pulley that went through a drive shaft to spin the supercharger into the intake. The problem was that there was so much force pulling down on that pulley inside the shaft. It was always on an angle, and I used to snap bolts where it connected to the supercharger. And there were times where I'd go to the track and the freaking bolt would snap because I didn't tow it. I'd have to drive it. But it was like a 12-second Grand Am, which isn't nothing, but for a Grand Am it is. Oh yes. Hey, Maestro. Hey, I appreciate it. Good to see you again, as always. We're at 1600. I've gotten almost nothing done, which is great. The best live streams, you don't get anything done. So we're gonna hit this a little bit while we're talking. I actually went on a date with that car, and I broke the stupid supercharger shaft bolt. I could take that engine apart in a Pontiac 3400 and put it back together probably with my eyes closed back in the day. But, yeah, it sucked. It was a great concept. I had everything done in the motor except I was working on the internals. There's a place that made better internals for the 3400 motor, but they were expensive at the time, and I didn't have tons of money, so I was like building this. This is over a couple years building this car. Like, you know, I didn't even get headers till like almost last, and yeah, it was great. It was a great sleeper car. There's nothing like driving through the tunnels and some car pulls up because they hear exhaust. Oh, I do. Look at me. I look just like I look just like them from the back, right? Let me get away from this pole so you can. I look like the Half Sword characters for sure. I don't know. I don't know who that is. I know the if I said it all out loud. I don't know who that is, unfortunately, for everybody. I know small. I know his brother, his smaller brother. Oh, Gracie, what's up? So yeah, it was. They never made. I could not afford the. I was saving up to get the internal, like for the pistons and stuff, and I ended up busting a head gasket, and that kind of ruined things. And then, because it was supercharged, while I was waiting to get the internals, Cody, Game of Thrones for sure. Except I never saw the last season because I heard that it didn't end the way that everybody thought it should. I think we could. I could. So it has a strap here, right? It'd have to go under my nose to hold it on. Isn't that how state police wear their hats like this? Don't they put the strap under their nose, I think? Yeah, I know the name. I was saying I know. Yeah, we can wear it as a hat. I know the name that they're trying to get me to say. That's what I was saying. I know their brother. He goes by Small Dixon. And then the last name. No, they don't wear their hats like that. No, I don't want to read it. Okay. Someone asked me if I know who Big Dixon my ass is. I know his brother, Small. They call him Smalls. I know Smalls Dixon my ass. And that's his little brother. He's his stepbrother, though. Favorite house? Oh, so here's the thing. I don't remember. I've seen it. I couldn't tell you. I've only seen each episode once. I saw it when it came out. We were actually watching it like about when it came out. I did not catch the last season. I haven't watched anything on TV. I don't even look at the news. Like I'm telling you, I go outside, I look at the sky, I'm like, oh, like it's gonna rain, or like, oh, like it's sunny, or ooh, it's cold. Oh, Creeper man, very gracious man, thank you. I don't watch news, I don't watch movies, I don't watch TV. Yeah, clueless. I'm talking more than 15 years. So I've seen Game of Thrones. One of the few things I've seen, I don't know the houses. I watched it once, I forget. My bad on that. You like the big ones made of rocks. Lannister. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you're refreshing my memory. Okay, yeah. The Lannisters. The Lannisters were cool. All right. Okay, do you know who I liked? It's the guy that everybody says I look like. Do you remember the red witch or whatever her name was? See, this is how bad I am with this stuff. She was in red with the red hair. He was the guy. I think his name started with a B, and that people say I look like him. I liked that group. You know, like she was like the woman in red who was like kind of like the Was she like a witch or supposed to be a witch? Yes, Baratheon. And it's not because I look like him or he looks like me or people say it's just back then I always thought that I liked that part of Game of Thrones was interesting to me. I would, boy, did that one guy who got neutered, boy, did he have it rough. Thank you, John. You're right. You're refreshing my name. Oof, one helmet boop. Wait, what was that? The thing that sort of disappeared off there. Oh, House Bolton. Okay, I gotcha. Ah, okay, cool. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, like I was saying, I've seen it. I saw it once. Never saw the final episode. The house with the dragons. You know, I wasn't too crazy about them. I don't know. It's a great show. Like I'm saying, like it caught my attention. It's rare that something catches my attention. I'm not saying I don't watch anything at all. Like I watch Anton Petrov on the YT app, and he does like space and physics and stuff. I watch Astrum, the Medieval Madness. I watch like Skeeter Jean and Oma and what's his name, and Gideon. Everybody kind of hates their content, but I like it. What else do we watch? I actually watched Asmongold and 1,000 Strikes to my new sword. Daedric! Oh, yo, you did 1,000 strikes? Oh, Rand, hey, Rand. Oh, sorry, I just saw that comment. Hey, if you're there, if you can hear me, good night. Good. It was good talking with you. Thanks for being here, by the way. Ooh, so that was... Oh. No! You know Anton. Yo, no one knows who Anton is. I don't talk about that much. That's awesome. Aha. Corolla. Nice. Ha. So weird. Anton Petrov is like great. I was watching Anton Petrov video before, the one about the sun acting up before I got on here. How about that? And Angel, thanks for hitting the like button and for the follow. Merv, what's up? We're this. I was saying earlier, we never get anything done on the good live streams because we've been chatting so much. That's so awesome that someone knows Anton besides it. Yeah, I was literally watching that video he had about the sun. So everybody knows. Does anybody out there know? The sun has like an 11-year cycle of like where, you know, its intensity. And it's acting a little strange, everybody, these days. Where we could actually witness another Carrington event. Thanks for the follow. So, are you talking about stainless steel armor? Would be fine. Out of all the here, we'll rank the duels. Anchorbeard again, welcome back. Well, let's rank all the armor in my opinion of what's best. Yeah. Oh, we watch the same stuff. That's awesome. I actually tuned into his when the solar he had that live stream for that solar eclipse, and I watched his whole live stream for that, but that just brought back the memory because my daughter and I went to go watch a solar eclipse out here up in Pennsylvania. We drove. Oh my God, we drove. I will talk about the armor in one second. Stainless. We drove to Erie. It's like a 3-hour drive. It took 8 hours to get home. I ended up being 6 hours late to work because it took so long. It was just nuts. The traffic coming back on the highway was just a crawl because so many people drove to watch that solar eclipse. So if you opinions on Mama, no, I saw AMMA. I love it. We're gonna talk about that after the armor. Picture all our stuff. The phones. Just picture this. You probably could be familiar with electronics and how fragile they could be from things like shooting through us from outer space. Just imagine like the sun spewed out some invisible to the naked eye rays that came through the earth and just like fried everything. And I believe it's spelled with a C if you wanted to check it out. So they actually had so there's some huge things going on. The sun's a little angry these days. And it would have to be kind of like in the path of it, you know, for it to affect us. But there are things that could happen in outer space that could fry all our technology. And then, like those old school cars we were talking about earlier, if you want to relate this chat to that, all those really old school cars would probably still run. We'd all be driving like, it'd be looking like Cuba with all the old school cars. Stainless steel armor, great. Stainless steel is a little bit thinner, I think, right? Or is it? I don't know. So in order of what hurts to not hurt, titanium hurts the most in duels. This is my opinion. Mild steel, I'm just not a fan of because it dents so easily. So I'm not even gonna like count it. Then you got like your like spring steel. I think if I can remember, spring steel I think hurts more than stainless. I can't remember. If you want a duel, stainless would be fine for almost any kind of one-on-one duels. Me talking to the peasant captured when I use my time. Yeah, that's basically it. This is, I do have like kind of like a peasant outfit on today too, with like maybe some modern looking shoes. These shoes are historically accurate, everybody. Historically accurate to last year, 2024. Thanks, Willie, for the follow. Just so we know, we're online, not always at this time, but often at this time. Yeah, so if you think all electronics could be fried by our friend the sun, who lets us live here peacefully, except if it gets mad and wants to destroy all of our technology. Great times though, you know, like watching stuff about, like I was saying earlier, outer space is like my thing. If I didn't have like a family, I would quit my job and I would go to Mars for the first trip. Even if there's no guarantee we're gonna make it back, I'd be like, let's do it. I'm pretty chill. I can stay on a spaceship for like I could probably live on a spaceship by myself for 5 years. You don't have to cryogenically freeze me. I won't get bored. I almost never get bored. Oh yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, like yeah, space stuff just kind of like, and even the stuff like that I don't totally grasp, like string theory, still like captures my attention enough that I watch about it. Never in my life am I ever gonna deal with string theory, but it's interesting. And actually, we got a pretty decent telescope too. When I was making this good overtime money, we bought a really good telescope. Oh, for sure. Yo, meet me in Wildy. What's Wildy? Alec, what's up? Yeah, it's crazy. You know something else too, which might just sound like outlandish or conspiracy theory or just like not true, is I think that sometimes when people have like unexplained health problems, like someone has no family history of cancer or something, somehow they have cancer. I would not be surprised if they were just unlucky and caught some kind of ray that destroyed their DNA. There's stuff flying through us all right now. You know, like stuff coming from the sun or outer space, cosmic rays. And we're pretty much okay, but I would not be surprised, as they have done tests and found, you know, how much stuff is flying through us. I would not be surprised if some kind of radiation sometimes, someone's in the wrong spot at the wrong time and something passed through them and busted up their DNA. And it's probably like totally not proven, probably could never happen even, but I would not be surprised sometimes if that's what happened. Yeah, a little bit of radiation keeps you healthy. Of yeah, shout out to the ozone layer for real. Yeah. Actually, and depending how you take that information, you could definitely get be paranoid about stuff happening to us if you read enough about what happens in outer space. Dude, there could be a rogue planet out there, like flying around. There's asteroids coming. Like now that we're picking up these asteroids that don't, we live on a plane. Like the Earth isn't flat, but a lot, our solar system here is pretty flat. And there's stuff coming this way and this way and like this way. Like there's stuff out there. I could be live streaming episode 104 tomorrow without a shirt on, which I'm gonna do, and a meteor hit in my backyard and just eradicate the whole state of Pennsylvania or something. Which they would see it. We'd know. I'm just saying, but there's a lot of stuff out there flying around. We didn't know about these things before you start reading enough about outer space, watching videos. I so wish that we would just put money into space exploration and quit fighting each other here on Earth and just go look for stuff. The solar system's I'm saying the plane, it's not totally flat, but it's flat enough that if you're looking at the sun, the planets are, for the most part. See, this looks like a UFO, everybody. Beam me up, I said. But in general, this is the solar system. That looks like the top of a black hole from the side. But for the most part, this is the sun. The planets go around it. I'm saying that the Earth is round. Don't say it. Don't think I'm saying flat Earth stuff. But the planets are mostly kind of in line. I'm saying now we have stuff coming this way and this way. We're picking up all these like things. Brandon, do you think that? Okay. Brandon, you're right. The Oort cloud is a sphere. You're right. Actually, you're right. It is a sphere. But as far as the planets, how they're lined, an asteroid belt and all that stuff. Oh no, Megan. I was just saying, if you read enough about. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to be live streaming without a shirt on, hitting our friend Bob here, and I was saying, you never know. They could not even just tell us that an asteroid is heading towards Earth, and it could just land in I'm in Pennsylvania. Like it could just land as I'm live streaming in the backyard and just wipe out all Pennsylvania. Like we'd never know what hit us. It would be so fast. I was saying you read enough about outer space and the dangers of things flying around. It's because we were saying how you can get a little paranoid about stuff. How the sun is acting up. Everybody, it could wipe out all our devices. I was saying, like, you read enough about it could make you paranoid. Okay, let's say Nebraska. Let's lose Nebraska. I hope no one in chat's from Nebraska. Let's have the asteroid land in Nebraska. It would still affect us, depending how big it is. Yeah. Brandon, you're right, though. It is... Oh, wait, no. Maybe I misunderstood, Brandon. What about the math? Well, no, I'm not saying it's totally flat. I'm saying for the most part it is. It's on a plane, right? Nothing is exactly flat, but the Earth doesn't go like this and like they all kind of go around the sun. But I'm saying if you're looking at a large scale, look at a galaxy. Okay, zoom out. Look at a galaxy. Spiral arms and stuff like that. The center of the galaxy, it's flat. Everything inside could be curved. The solar system, our solar system is curved and stuff like this. Okay, I'm saying it's flat, where the Oort cloud is round. The solar system is like a plane like this, and you're having. I'm saying is on a freaking graph. Okay, I'm explaining it wrong. On a graph, our solar system. Let's just say it goes this way. You're having stuff coming from interstellar space. That's a better way to explain it. From a different direction in our solar system, where things are. Our solar system has things coming in different ways. Now we're having stuff that's coming in from like way, like these long period comets that are coming in from different directions than they're used to. Anyways, let's just take out Nebraska, right? Is anyone from Nebraska? I hope not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Megan. Thanks for commenting, by the way. I just wrote that set down, so we're doing another. We got 18 minutes to go, everybody. everybody's talking about these interstellar objects too. A lot of this stuff, thanks for hitting that like button. They have like AI images of stuff. Like I don't even know sometimes what to believe. Like we got first pictures of this meteor, this asteroid, and then you're looking at it and you're like, but it almost looks like AI. Gary, what's up again, Gary? Armored Combat. Yo, what's up, Fry? Yeah, although this is just my practice for it, but we're hitting our friend Bob here 1 million times in a year. I had last Saturday I had a fight. I had a fight 2 Saturdays before that. I posted the highlights of them on my channel here, but we're on day 103. We've hit this thing over 280,000 times. We're hitting it 1 million times in a year or less. Fry, what up? Wait, Gary? Which missile? What did they shoot it out? Oh man, I'm sorry I had to leave. Well, first of all, I hope that whatever issue you had going on is that you're better or getting better. You know what I mean? I wish you good health above everything. I basically just hit this dummy. This is my live show. We're on day number 103. It started as kind of like I never would have thought we'd be this high. We're at 280,000 hits, and this is what I do in between my events. I actually took this dummy. I fought. Oh yeah, I know, right? Fry, and it's just gonna get better from here. So I fought last Saturday, right, in South Carolina. And I even took Bob with me, and I hit him in the hotel room a couple thousand times the night before I fought, and the day I fought, I did it again. My arms right now from hitting this, like even in armor, is like unstoppable. My arms don't ever get tired anymore. Cavalero, if you're there, what's up? We might go a little past midnight, but midnight is a soft cutoff point. That was originally when I'm planning on getting off of here, because I do need to go. We're going to the Ren Fair tomorrow. I'm going to probably live stream a little bit of it, at least maybe a half hour of our trip there. And I had hardly slept between my night shift last night and right now, that I have to get some sleep. 12:30 at the latest, but we're planning on getting off here at midnight, and we're on New York City time, so it's in like 15 minutes. California, oh yeah, okay, the Golden Ring, yes. I see the ads for it. The Ren Fair is going to be the Pennsylvania Ren Fair down by Pittsburgh. Gary, we're going too soon. Sage, oh my God, Sage. There's someone else named Sage here too. Yo, Sage Stuntman, pleasure to see you. It has been so long. For one, what's up? Good to see ya, man. Memories going back like 2020s. Was it even before the 2020s? It was probably like 2021 or something. The first Cincinnati siege. Before it was like the Cincinnati Steel event or something. Oh, Monster. Heck yeah. We're going to live stream a little bit of it tomorrow. I'd feel bad if I didn't. I feel bad because all my content... Sage, my content is me just hitting this dummy. We're on day 103. And we're over 185,000, everybody. I forget what number. I saw Sage, I got so excited I forgot what number we're on. We'll just say we're on about 30. We're never going to know when the millionth hit actually occurs, because we're always a little bit off. Usually we undercount. Yeah. Cool. I don't know exactly what time. I will say this. I'm going to try and wake up at 9. My daughter's getting up at 9. I'm going to go pick her up. We're going to have to come over here because most of her Ren Fair stuff is here. Dude, we got so many freaking medieval outfits. I'm going to wear my armor. As long as it doesn't stink too bad. Because the top half of the armor from sweating in it, like it's drying out. People never wash those things, just so you know. Right? Sage would know. Nobody washes them. Yo! Oh, Sage, that's cool, man. It's good to hear. Oh, what's up? And, oh, man. Octopooty Pud, if you're there, what's up if you can hear me? Yes, hey, everybody. Sage right here. Old school. We're talking, and Fry, Sage, you're talking about going back like 6 years. Back in the good old Armor days, back when it was it's not that it's not any. I'm not saying good old like today's aren't good days either, but those are the days of like the most memories I have, man. When this stuff was like more brand new. Sage, old school, armored fighter. I think so I'm gonna make sure we get at least 100. I kind of recounted it. Like, no joke. Once I saw a Sage come by, I totally forgot which number we're on. Doesn't this look kind of like a UFO, though? Beam me up. Thanks for the follow. Hold on a second. Yo, followed you back, man. At first it threw me off because there's someone else named Sage who just started. And oh, I sent you an invite. What's up? If you're there. Yo, what's up?
What's up? I didn't realize I was connecting. My bad.
I didn't either. I was following you back, and then I guess I must have sent you an invite too. But what up?
Shit, not much. I'm laying down, honestly.
Yeah.
I gotta work tomorrow, unfortunately.
Yo, yeah, sword and buckler, John. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was saying there's someone else that named Sage who was here earlier. So whenever I saw, I read Sage again. I was like, did he change his avatar?
There's actually a Sage in, I think, New Zealand that also does armored combat.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, he's actually a pretty cool dude.
Huh. Well, how about that?
Yeah.
So, do you still have the armor and all that stuff?
Oh, I still have all my stuff. I still have Demon.
Yeah. Oh. I remember Demon. Man, that brought back some memories.
He'll be coming back out soon. I can guarantee you that.
Creeper, thank you, Creeper. Yeah, heck yeah. I've spent this whole season. Creeper, thank you, man. I've spent this whole season just trying to do good in duels. So next year I'm gonna get back into the melee stuff, and I hopefully can get to Ohio Ren one of these weekends while it's going on this year.
I'd love to go to Ohio Ren, honestly.
Yeah. What's up, big dog? What's up, DJ? Yeah, but it's just like this stuff's getting crazy. There's so many people that are doing it nowadays. Mm-hmm. I think it's just on the verge of becoming because there's still people that'll be like, "What is this?" I'm surprised sometimes that more people don't know about it.
I am too, honestly. I always have to explain what boo hurt is and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I had one guy ask me if my shirt said butt hurt one time.
I get that all the time. Thanks for the likes. Yeah. DJ, what up? Well, yeah. So yeah, DJ, I'm just hitting this dummy. This is my usual live stream, but because I dropped my sword in a gold medal match, and I was like, I need to train to not drop swords anymore. So now we just do it for ridiculous amount of hits every day.
Hell yeah. That's the way to go, though, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. And this year I was trying to focus. I only have one gold medal though, but every tournament I've been in, I've gotten something. But it's usually second or third place. I just wanted to take this whole season just to see where I'm at. Mm-hmm. What's up, OG? What's up, Donner? Oh yeah, and DJ. So Boxer, we're still up. Yeah, like Sage would know. That's totally different when you're out there fighting. You're not just doing this the whole time. However, I run out of things to do where sometimes I do jump around and do a little bit more, but like right now it's just like what I'm hitting this thing a million times. It's more about hanging out in the chat than than the form. But yeah, when you're out there fighting, it's totally different.
Oh god, yeah. It's so insane.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe you still got Demon. That's awesome. Actually, I believe it because that's pretty awesome.
Oh, I still got all my weapons, man. There's no way in hell I can get rid of them. I even still have Old Faithful too.
Yeah, heck yeah. I still have the same longsword from that I had out in that first Cincinnati siege.
Oh, that's dope. I actually have mine that I don't remember what year it was. I think it was the second or third year we did the Ren Fair. My longsword that broke, I still have it hanging up on my wall.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Shards of Narsil.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hell yeah. Well, hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. It's good to see you. Good to hear from you.
Heck yeah. Hey, well, I'll catch you around. Good talking to you.
Well, hell yeah, man. Good talking to you.
All right.
I'll catch you later, brother.
Later on. Thanks for like. Oh man, John. Oh, bro. I used to do that. We'll do it. Right? I don't know what else. I don't know what else to do. This you get the sword salute for that. Thank you. Plus, oh man. Thank you for that. Like, no joke. Y'all are the best. I'm not even talking about just gifts. I'm talking about just for being here. Everybody, that was Sage who, if I think back when I started, Sage, old school armored fighter, man. Great person. I was going to say, Toast, if you're there, that's awesome idea about the stove. I think we're on about 30. I'm just going to restart it. We're going to draw this blank back to 0 because when I was talking with Sage, I was actually even counting. So we're pretty close to 2,000. We're going to go till 12:30. I was saying we get off at midnight. Boxer Daddy, if you're there. Boxer Daddy is actually just commented, so you are there. Yeah, we're going to go to bed. I'm going to get 8 hours of sleep. As long as I'm in bed and sleep by 1. I haven't really broke a sweat today. I'm sorry, everybody. Yo, what's up, boss? Let me make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. So, oh, right, there's the thing about the stove. Man, John, like, no joke, man. Much appreciated for the gift. And I tried, like, we bought Bob some clothes with the gift. It doesn't come till October. These spotlights here are all, that's from TikTok. Like, that's why we even have a live stream out here today. Because, those freaking, spotlights. It was crazy. It was the same price. I paid like $2.80 extra from what the TikTok payout was that month. It's nuts. So I appreciate it. Just so you know, I try and reinvest into making things better. Oh, thanks about the lives, John, too, by the way. We're knighting. Here's a knighting procedure. We're gonna knight Bob, everybody, right now. All right, check this out. This is for Burner. Okay. Before we get on to the next set, and I'm gonna catch up on chat right after this. This is how you knight somebody, right? They have to get down. He's taller than me, so he has to get down on the knee. Okay? I dub thee Bob. Century is the company that makes these things. Bob of House Century. Do you promise to fulfill all your duties for the 1,000,000 hits? Yes, sire. Do you promise to be on call at a moment's notice to defend the 1,000,000 hits live stream? I do. Your Highness. I don't know what you call the king. Your Highness. Bob of House Century. I dubbed thee once. I dubbed thee twice. 3 times a night. You may rise. From now on, you are equal to everyone with the knight status. You are an inspiration to your peers, an anchor to those in need, and the keystone of the 1 million hits. Sir Bob, I christen thee. We did it. Burner, he is now a knight. Got the camper. Oh, whoa. What about Boxer with the camper? I see what you're saying. It was with the heat thing. UFC is on tomorrow. Burner, who's good in the UFC these days? Someone tell me who to watch a video of. I do watch King of the Streets because I like that more than UFC. Who is good in the UFC? Anybody out? Like I said, I don't watch it. Boxer Daddy, we just knighted Bob. Oh, the SCA yard sale at your place too? What? Sir Bob. It is now Sir Bob. Actually, everybody, on episode 103, we knighted Sir Bob. He is now equal to all of us in stature and whatever. I don't know. I've been awake almost 2 days. OP, hey Melter, I appreciate it. So Chris Daughtry, I posted a picture of me as Chris Daughtry on Facebook, and everybody believed it was me. Somebody here finally, Chris. Like I said, I try not to miss messages. Sometimes you got to put up with me because I try not to miss anything. I'll be scrolling through chat, and someone probably left a comment like 2 minutes ago, like, "This dude, hurry up. We'll either hit Bob or get to my comment." You know, Chris Daughtry. I posted a Chris Daughtry picture, and everyone was liking it. They thought it was me. Yo. OP, thank you about that. I try to be. The slap. Yes, I figured when... and now we challenge it. This is how you challenge him to a duel. Slap with the glove. Yeah, I figured... Oh, Burner. But so just so everybody knows, when we finally get to the 1,000,000th hit, the 1 millionth hit is going to be with a sharp sword, and then it's going to be everything from then on until there's like probably not much left of Bob. But we're going to be using sharp swords for the 1,000,000th hit, and I've already done it a few times to him, and he's very he does not resist sharp steel well at all. So if you want to teach your cat moves for home invaders, definitely you got to do that thing where they climb up your they climb up your body with their claws. I washed a cat in the shower one time. No freaking joke. His name was Apollo. Big old fat cat, really chill. There are 5 of us that lived in this house, and we had 4 cats. Apollo is like my favorite. I haven't carried him around my backpack. It was like a carrier thing. It was not like a just backpack, but I took him on the trolley downtown Pittsburgh. I'd try and like take him out to get like to get out of the house, but I was always so nervous because I'd have to hold on to him because I was like, if he runs, like I'll never catch him and he'll be lost forever. But anyway, I was washing him one time. Frickin', he hates water. So I get in there. I got a pair of swimming trunks on. Ooh, I saw some lights back there. That was really weird. So I put swimming trunks on, get him in the shower. I'm kind of like, I got a hand on him. He's real chill. He's just sitting there like this. I turn on the water. He instantly, like, turns around, claw into the leg, up, and I was screaming, and he gets all the way up to here, and I'm pulling, and his claws are like into my leg, and I get him off, and then he grabs here, and he starts clawing down the other way, and he's behind my back, and I was screaming in the shower, and I'm holding him like this with his hand claws like stuck in the skin of my back, and I was screaming, and the shower is just blasting me in the face. I'm like, ah! and my roommates come in and they like yanked his claws out of my back. I'm like, ah, they're just like, dude, I had probably like 5 dozen claw holes in me. Horrible experience. Let me catch up on chat. See, everybody's like, dude, shut up. Start hitting the bob or get to the comments. Oh yeah, OG, like OG Toast was saying, even in the SCA, we went to watch a knighting ceremony up at Pensick, you know, and this is what the guy does at the end. You know, they rise and he hit him about this hard too. Yeah. There's a great video. Someone got decked. There's this old school SCA video where this guy came all the way back, you know, and he just hits this guy so hard. I could never find it. It's like as long as YouTube's been around, old video. John Jones, pound for pound. Bro, I'm so sorry. I'm just getting to the comment. All right, I will look up John Jones videos. Some boxer. Oh, man, I should have had some mead. White waffle liquor. What is up, man? I'm so sorry. I'm just getting the comments. Hopefully you're still there. Do you see the Chris Daughtry? All right. I'm taking forever. Let's get through chat. So, Jen! Is Jen still... I feel bad because people tuning out, like, probably before I even get to the comment. I need to send Jen a message. Make sure, because I don't want to act like I forgot. I just didn't get through it. My bad on that. We have a... Oh yeah, that's daughter saying. Are you knighted? I'm not knighted in SCA. If I had the time, if I could go back in time, my daughter's mom was in the SCA, like in the 80s and stuff. I should have freaking went along with it. Back in the day, I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. I was in the cars. Like, we had the cool car conversation earlier. I didn't get it, man. I don't have the time to become knighted now. Yo, OP, you're also from Pittsburgh. That's awesome. Oh, an anchor beard with the bob stickers. Jimmy was on here, everybody. Jimmy the hamster. That sounds like the one he starts really intense training. Tomorrow's live is going to be early. I need to be up at 8 to get on to do a little bit of some. Tomorrow morning, just plan on about 8. That's why I'm going to be off of here in a half hour. Oh yeah. So we were talking about Parker. What's up again? Like, I used to drive like in the 2000s, like Pontiacs. I've had three of the 2000. Early 2000, the newer body style Grand Ams. I had one that I supercharged. Like, I just loved the looks in the GTO back then too. If I could go back and have those cars, we had this because someone was like, "What, you know, any car?" And I picked the G. I'd love to have a GTO again. Oh yeah, weren't they the best? I supercharged one. It was great. There's nothing like driving around a Grand Am and someone pull up next to you, right? And you like rev the engine and they hear a blow off valve. You went from waking up 8:30, live is starting at 8. Ah, then I must wake up at 7:30. You're right. You caught the discrepancy in the times. I forgot about that. Yeah. So if my daughter's waking up at 9, I have to wake up. We're gonna wake up at 8, everybody. I'm just gonna wake up and immediately go live. I'm not guaranteed to get another workout in tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna do that. We need to get this a little closer so we can read at the same time. Tomorrow about 8 a.m. Remember, I've been up for almost 2 days, so unless I sleep through my alarms, which could happen, about 8 a.m. tomorrow. No shirt. Just because. Oh man, Boaz, what up? Yo, if you're there, if you can hear me. I just switched to dual buckler for something to do. That's the best thing. The proudest accomplishment was when our team. If you're talking about in the sport, was when our team from Pittsburgh got into the gold medal bracket at the Arnold Fitness Expo. Meat is some of the best stuff I would so love it. I would so love to even know how to make it. People have so many different kinds of crazy, different kinds of mead. So whenever we fought at the Arnold Fitness Expo, like as a team, Pittsburgh team, a lot of us were newer, and we actually made it. We fought the best teams in the country that signed up to fight at the Arnold, and we lost. We got destroyed. Like, we got killed. I even got hurt. But just how there were 6 of us, so we only had 1 substitution, and we made it into the gold medal bracket. It's always gonna probably it's probably always gonna be my favorite memory from this sport. It's closer to wine. It doesn't have the beer like carbonation kind of. Yeah, it's good description. Yeah, definitely closer to wine. Yeah, I would definitely. Oh, hey, because there's still a good bit of us here. If you all don't know, OG Toast right here's got a voice, like for singing and stuff. Like, you should check out OG's videos. And the duo you did with that guy, like, I can't remember the name of the song with the pound on the table for the beat. That was freaking great. Oh, yeah, anytime, man. And that'd be great to know how to make mead. That was about 80 that we left off on. I almost feel like I'm cheating hitting this thing that fast. That's a whole set of 100. So that puts us at 2,000. So for the day, we've done over 6,000 hits today, which is great. That puts us like a whole day ahead. A good sword to practice with, buckler. You can practice with that kind of sword that you already have. It's not the end of the world to practice with a sword that is not gonna match like a certain region or something of your armor. If that's what you're concerned about, I wouldn't be so worried about the type of sword. I would, if you're going to practice, like I was saying before, I use this plastic sword because I actually busted my tournament saber hitting Bob so many times. So to save on my tournament saber, and I have this plastic one. The weight of it is the point of balance is right about here, which kind of sucks. But this is also a lot lighter, so it does not actually really represent the same as my saber. So when I use my saber, it's a lot different. However, if you're going to practice a lot, you don't want to mess up your favorite sword. So if that makes sense, it's good to have a practice sword. If you want my honest opinion, this is like one of these plastic swords is so good to train with because you don't have to worry about it. I can take this out in public. Most places are not going to care. So if you're talking about to practice with, it depends what practice. If you're going to do high reps, super high reps, maybe out in public somewhere, places where you don't want to have like a real looking sword, polypropylene is the way to go. All right, I see. Yeah, it's like oh yeah. The cold steel. Talon! Yo, alright. Good. I said we're going until 12:30, Talon. I have to pee so bad, though. I have to jump around a little bit so it goes away. But so yeah, if you want to have a good training sword, that you're going to... So here's the other option, is you want to find a steel sword that's going to match what you... if you're going to actually fight with it... Hey, what up, Talon? And Colin... And Gary again. If you're going to be fighting, though, in armor, or HEMA, or something, this sword here, for longsword, is almost the same as my tournament longsword that I had for years. Same point of balance, about the same weight. So this one here, I don't care about. Like, I care about it, but I don't. You know what I mean? If it gets busted or something happens, like, big deal, it's my training sword. But this almost matches my tournament longsword. So it's almost the same. That way I put all the hits on this, but then on my good Tilco, like, I only use it for the tournaments. So the other theory is you find a sword that matches the weight and balance of the sword that you actually want to use to fight with. If you're going to be fighting. If you're just doing it to practice, get a polypropylene sword. They're cheap. You don't got to care about them. You can use them, and people don't get as mad in public. I've had a couple bad injuries. Nothing that ever kept me out of fighting. Oh, so you need some equipment toast. Yeah, I'd be interested to see how you make this stuff. I want to get I actually want to get a short sword for pro fights. I want to get the shortest legal sword, just to try it. So the injuries, I've lost teeth twice. I've been knocked out. The last bad injury I had, I got knocked out for like 3 seconds in a fight. Funny story, I still won the round. But then because I was just like, my head was a little scrambled, I lost the second round, and then we were gonna have a tiebreaker. I just forfeited because I was kind of like, ugh. I've gotten hit so hard that I felt like my body got electrocuted. That was probably the worst. I've never broken anything, luckily. After a good longsword tournament, my hands usually look like somebody took a hammer and smashed every one of my knuckles. Yeah. So I've had almost a year off. Oh wait, yeah, in October I will have a year off from when I got knocked out. I feel I could do it. I'm ready to do it. At the same time, though, like for a good 6 months, I'd be thinking like people would have me come to do these cage match fights, and I was like, I don't know. I'm just sticking with these regular sword duels. That's probably like my fourth. It's at least my fourth concussion since I've been doing this. We were talking about earlier. Talon, thanks for the like. We were talking about earlier how injuries are less common than you'd think. It takes that long, OG, to brew this stuff. All right. See, I don't know anything about this. Thanks, Talon, for smashing that like button. So the first time I got a concussion was the first day I tried my armor on. My one teammate, I told him to punch me in the face, and he hit me like as hard as he could with a punch in the face. I got a concussion from that. I hadn't even fought in a sport yet. I got a concussion. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. OG, that would be awesome. There's no better way to learn than that. I got a concussion from, let's see, what else? Well, the recent one where I got knocked out. One of my teammates gave me one when we were fighting the Oliversal. I think Chris Sanders given me two. And not on purpose, It's just you're fighting, and it happens. I think I got one at the Lord of the Rings fight. He knocked me out underneath the list. Dude, he had his axe. I had a two-handed axe. So he was like, bully in the alley. That's right. Yes. That was a great song. So the last concussion I got was from this. Just pretend this is an axe. So we're fighting an Oliversal here in Pittsburgh at this event we had. At the end, whoever's left, get in the ring and fight until there's one person left. So everyone had swords and shields, but I had a two-handed axe. So what I would do is while people are wrestling around, I would come up and I'd be like, bam! I just start hitting people. It doesn't matter because you hit everybody. It's not like I'm singling him out. I would come up, I'd hit them, boom. Then I'd come over here, hit them. And because Chris doesn't like to get hit with an axe, and it's we take it serious, even though we're on the same team. So he comes over, and he kind of gets me back against the rail, and he takes his axe, and oh my gosh, Colin, y'all are amazing. The 25K likes. I tell you what, man, we got a massively awesome group of people here. Thank you for that. Pretend this is an axe, and this is like the hook of the axe. So I have my two-handed axe, right? Because he pushed me up against the rail, and he takes it, and he hooks it, and pulls my hands down like this. So now I'm like wide open, and he's like, boom, with his punch shield. man, everything went gray for a second. So that's why I think I got a concussion there. So then I got free, and then he and the other guy, there were 3 of us left. Him and the other guy got caught up in the corner, and I came out. I was kind of like walking around, you know, and I with my 2-handed axe, I wrecked this dude. A woo hit. Do you think that's a concussion, or is that just, if I see gray, is it official? I felt okay, but I felt a little like messed up. Yeah, I come over. They're in the corner. Oh, actually, I kicked them first, and then I hit the guy. And Chris, he gets out of that corner, and he just runs over to me and like punches me in the face again. And my body just said, I think I'm done, because he hit so freaking hard, and I just like went out. I was actually falling, but he kind of rubbed it in. What's up again, Nikki? If you're there, he definitely rubbed it in by punching me as hard as he could in the face on my way down. And I just like went out underneath the list. The list is the ring. All right. Yeah. So I've had at least 4. To some degree. I figured if I'm seeing a big bright light, I know I got the first one, like, for real, dude. I was so messed up. The dude hit me in the face. The first time I put my armor on, I told the guy, hit me in the face. I want to take a selfie. And he hit me so hard. Talon, thanks for smashing that like button. I think we left off on 130. It might have been more than that. Ooh. We won't count that one. It kind of missed. Trying to get my footwork involved with those. 6? What was that? Oh, wait. Oh, I see a possible... What was that there? Wow. Woo. All right. Well, hey, OG, if you're still... All right. I'm... Only 3 of the total were... Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, I've had others in my life. Bike riding and football, like, mess around playing football with no helmets. Colin, thanks for likes. Oh, geez, Talon. OG, everybody, thanks for being here on top of it. Let's give a shout out. Then we'll write down 200. John Sither, Red Creeper, Sage, and OG Toast, Daughter of Toast, Colin, Talon, Mel, Richardson, Logan, Dumley. Because I know a lot of times people don't chat or anything. Just to give you a shout out for being here. We got 2 sets to write down. I feel like I'm cheating just hitting this thing so many times in a row, dual wielding bucklers, but I don't care right now. It's all, every hit counts. We got 200 to write down on the paper. We got 9 minutes exactly from when I looked at the clock. I need to make my Darkwood Armory. I told them I was going to make a little video. These gloves have over 150,000 hits now, I believe. Yo, what's up, Dumley? Yeah, hey, whatever you want to ask. And thanks for tuning in, by the way. You can use tridents, not in Boohurt. You can use tridents, so there's actually some other... Jeremy! Just when I start talking about what time we're getting off here, Jeremy. Colin, hey, I'm going to talk about tridents in a second. Colin, thank you for smashing the like button. Thanks for being here and chatting, by the way. Football? Oh, you got a youth SCA concussion? Well, I can picture the rest. Was the wrestling by hitting heads? So here's something about tridents. And you can look it up too. There's videos on here. If you look up like gladiator combat, they have. Please go. Oh well, I don't know. It's been a while since I had them. Jeremy, 100 hits for you right now. That's the rules. That's the rules. 100 hits. I think I'm good. Let's see. Oh man, not enough though. We're behind. Actually, maybe we're just at the right point with the live. Go see the doctor for being on the live too much. That would be doctor. What are your symptoms? I wake up and I can't stop shaking till I turn the camera on, doc. What can you do for me? What can you do me for, doctor? We're so close to being caught up. I did the average. We're behind by like 30 hits on the average. Today, after tonight, we're actually going to be totally caught up. Thanks for hitting the like button. I was going to say something else, but I forgot. But anyway, we owe you 100, Jeremy. Thanks for that like button. Wow. All those hits to Bob. To the head. Thanks for the likes. We're just rolling 2 bucklers for the rest of this. We got 6 minutes to go. We're at 2,200. Live stream tomorrow about 8 a.m. As long as I can wake up. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to be able to wake up on time. But we're trying to. Because we got to get to the Ren Fair. So when my daughter wakes up at 9, I got to text her to make sure she's up. Jeremy, Jeremy. Too kind. I appreciate you, man. Tomorrow, we're going to have a little bit of a live stream from the Ren Fair, too. Oh, my God, bro. Man, I appreciate it. We're just hitting Bob. Dual bucklers, though. Man, I tell you what, y'all. Unworthy. All right. Now let's see. What time we got? We got 5 minutes. Waffle. Yeah, for like I want to at least maybe go on for a half hour walking around. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna wear my armor as long as it doesn't smell too bad. Ooh, that 5 minutes. Coda, 5 minutes till I gotta get off here, go to bed. I have to wake up by like 7:45. My life now revolves kind of around these totals. Every day I miss, I get behind by 3,000, Coda and everybody. So if I can get on and stream for an hour from like 8 a.m. till 9 or 9:30, every hit keeps us from getting by. We literally just caught up today. Whoa. Ozzy Osbourne would be a good choice, by the way, for songs. Yeah, I know what you mean. We've been on for a while tonight. We're so close. We actually finally caught up. We're actually just barely ahead of the total. Where if we did this, the average, we would be at less than a year. It took days. I can't believe, every time Sage, oh man, yeah, we got 4 minutes to get some hits in. Ozzy is king. There's actually someone playing Ozzy at the SCA event on the bagpipes, the last one I went to. So tomorrow I'm going to set alarms. I'm going to basically wake up. I'm going to come out here and start hitting Bob. I hope by 8 a.m. Yeah, it was a crazy train on bagpipes. Never heard bagpipes. Never heard anything like that. Thank you, Tom, for smashing that button. Jeremy. let me shield boss punch this guy. There, I'm gonna catch up on chat. Right after this. Oh man, this is actually a workout. Man, can you hear Bob? He's filled with water on the bottom. He's still rocking around a good bit. Thanks for that like button. And that's why I can't call it the million sword strikes, because these aren't swords. There's a million Pell strikes in a year or less. That's another 100 to write down. We're going to get another 100. Oh. Okay, a short fighting spear in the left. Arming sword. OG toast. Oh, put me to work. Another 100. We'll get to write down 200 after this set here. This is going to carry us almost all the way till 12:30. We're almost making up a whole day. So now every extra hit puts us ahead. I was actually ahead. I was way ahead by like 6 or 7 days in the beginning. Then I actually ended up like 12 days behind. He keeps moving towards me though. Thanks for the like button. Oh, I'm pretty sure that was a little bit less than 100. I think I skipped a couple. Sometimes it's really stupid in my head. I'll be on like 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 80, 90, and I count by tens. Like why? I don't know. So, a couple extra, just in case. OG Toast, thank you for the heart me for that. Well, it's 12:30. Let's write these totals down. Woo! And then let's catch up on chat. About 8 a.m. everybody. Unless I sleep through my alarms, which could also happen. Since I've been awake for a while. But I'm used to it. It's not like I'm often... Every month there's probably four or 5 days where I stay up the whole day. So it's nothing unusual. Don't think that like me being awake for like 2 days is crazy. Because to me it's not, and I'm fine. So far. So we got 2,400. No, wait, 2,400. Woo! We're over 28.5% of a million. All right, everybody, y'all are freaking great for hanging out. You know, we're just hitting this dummy a million times. I can't believe it. We're all hanging out together to do it. All right, so let me catch up with this. Would I miss anything in chat? Crazy Train, awesome song. Yep, heck yeah. And OG, we definitely, yeah, we gotta do a thing to Tin Man. Tin Man, what's up, Tin Man? We definitely gotta do something to yeah, the meetup would be great. Yeah, Bob's slowly inching towards me. The waves in the bottom of the must be, there must be a little bit more momentum coming towards me or something. Talon, you too. Heck, oh, good. Hey, Talon, have a good day at work. Good night at work. The night shift crew. Sorry, he might have already tuned out by now. OG, thanks. Yeah, we're getting there. Forgot to write a couple down today. I think we did more than we wrote down. But anyway, it is what there are specific times where I was like, dude, I don't remember how many we did. Yo, you too. And John, I'll have some Ren Fair stuff on tomorrow. And thanks for the gifts, by the way. Like I said, just hitting dummy. I appreciate it. Y'all are the best, even if you're just here hanging out. All right, so check it out tomorrow, 8 a.m. As long as I can wake up, at least an hour. No shirt because I want to test the algorithm. And then tomorrow afternoon, probably early afternoon, I'm pretty certain we're gonna have at least a half hour. The only thing to stop the Ren Fair live stream is if the cell phone service sucks. If that happens, then we'll actually just have to upload a video. Yeah, Pittsburgh Ren Fair tomorrow. My daughter and I are going. I'm picking her up probably by like 10 o'clock. I will hang out for a second since we just started talking about it. So yeah, that's I don't know what time we'll be there, but I'm thinking early afternoon. We'll live stream a bit. I'm gonna throw my armor on, like I say, unless it stinks, because the top half of my armor can be pretty nasty. I've been drying it out, you know. I've been fanning it out. Hopefully that the good old bacteria in there have chilled out. Oh yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. OG. All right, so and then Sunday, I have to work Sunday night, I think. So Sunday will probably be on before work, like 3 p.m. or something. But anyways, yeah, thanks for hanging out. We are actually caught up, just barely ahead on the average after tonight. Everybody have a good rest tonight. Enjoy your day tomorrow. DE, just in time to say hi and bye. We'll catch everybody later. Thanks for tuning in, as always. Hey, right. Last time I tried to launder mine, though, it took 3 days to dry out. But so I don't have time to do that before. We just started the Ren Fair like 2 days ago, so it's gonna be how it is. But yeah, everybody, good seeing you again. And Coda, because you kind of got here at the end. If you're still here, hope you have a good day too. Blue Knight, hi. But I gotta go. Blue Knight, good to see you, man.